randomly crashed.
I think they're saying we back? Question mark. Jesus, I think they see you.
Yeah, my stream crashed.
Like, was it just your stream?
Yes.
That's weird. How did your stream crash and ours are still up?
I was on a different server because. I'll redo the thing. I have to. It's like cringe, man. Like, why? Like, things keep happening that are totally like out of control. That's what it is.
That's the IRL experience, bro.
It's not even that. It's like just like everything. Like the eye thing, the passport thing.
Oh yeah, you've been going through it.
The last 2 days have been horrible. Like I like don't. I don't want to do anything. I hate when people complain. Like, it's just like
Complaining is the natural state of being.
Is it fucked?
only my shit.
Only yours? Yours doesn't have that ingest that he is using.
Wait, really?
So I can switch to yours. You can have that one. Esfand's server stopped working.
Oh.
And yours is right now just on a black screen.
Oh, mine's on a black screen right now?
Yeah. Just type that. But I can switch to Wakes because I have it already. It's my ingest. So I switch to yours. But I can't understand. This one has T-Mobile, no signal.
I don't know, but my phone will probably die in the store at some point.
Why don't you have battery?
Yeah, it's low, it's like 10%.
I have chargers if you need. I mean, yours has a little bit of sound, Lacari. Lacari, you have sound. Can you get your server up?
Maybe I'll switch to, maybe I can switch one of the RLs.
But that one isn't added. You have added three, but not the one wait class.
Oh, really?
Because that's... Why? This one is connected to Lacari, and it's like 500 bit rate. Yeah, because it has Verizon and T-Mobile. And wait and stream from T-Mobile.
I could just end.
No, you can just wait till we get to the car and then we're back.
Okay.
If we could just tell.
Oh, yeah.
Chat, how does it work? Lacari sent this PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, because it's low bit rate.
Yeah, mine's probably getting in.
Some drinks.
Yeah, we should grab some snacks that you can order as well. If there's anything in particular, what be specific.
But this is so annoying when you... I've created this one before with this backpack, no issues.
This building has like random weird bitrate, but like it's usually not like that in the whole building.
No. Well, I'm holding it like this in case like our viewers you can see us. Yeah. And this one goes to yours as well. Alpha Land. That's a gym in Houston. One of the better gyms. It's like 3 gyms in one.
You know what the best gym is?
They give you wings. I'm actually hungry again. I'm actually really hungry again after the wake meal you gave me at your place. Caffeine for tomorrow, maybe.
guess we don't have that long.
Can I put it there? Yeah. Holding this. I will. I'll buy one for tomorrow. Where is Lacari? I can grab for you points and tell.
The small guy.
Where is Lacari? Lacari? Listen, what do you want, Lacari? Do you want drinks?
I have the diet.
Yeah. I hate that issue so bad. Esfand, you know, signal issues even worse. I want to.
Because we spend so much money on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do we spend as much money as we do? And that's like, because it's like spit in the face.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. It feels like it's
Do you know what I did the other day? I went to a place called Hamilton Pool. Have you heard about that in Austin? It's like a natural spring. It's like they have been sinking down, so there's a pool in nature. I took the Starlink out there with the battery, mounting it up. Signal.
You're saying it was working. Right? Is that kind of battery?
Yeah, no, the battery worked. It was had the big one.
Oh, okay.
But it was like some places you could in some direction, so the sky you couldn't see.
You were like, yeah.
Yeah, but still, you had open space, most of it, right? So it was like when the satellites were going over, you had signal for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and then it drops. And then it comes new.
That's crazy.
I was so pissed off. Elon Musk, do better.
I just got an idea. Maybe we should, maybe I hotspot my phone. Is that safe?
Try. I'll connect to your. You can just do it from the phone as easy.
I break you.
But Verizon is trash. So I'll be plugged into.
No, are you using Lucky now?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were using TV. You should.
I've only always had this one. Huh?
Have you been in quick?
Not sure. Refresh if it is. Focus cancel. No. Is it connected?
It's not even showing.
You can try it on the backpack. Is it password?
No, it's not even showing it.
That's 1,000 tickets. 1,100. By the board. What is the name?
It's crazy. It's not showing it. Wait, how did it go?
Well, not a bit, but I can see us. Lacari chat, are you there? Is it working? Lacari chat. It's fire. Look here, but I'm connected to Verizon, and 2 of them, one to T-Mobile. It's gonna be Verizon in there.
Yeah, AT&T is good in Texas in general.
The same with T-Mobile.
Here, take this. I have an idea. I'm gonna wait right here.
Take it outside and jump it in the junction.
I'm gonna move my car.
Yes! I can come there, oh yeah. I'll wait there. So we wait there. Good morning from Helsinki, say AM. than buying stuff. I can take this whole thing. Did you have to pay Lacari?
No, he's paying because he won. He won, so he's paying.
So that was the price.
Yeah. Damn it.
I would. Starlink? I haven't connected to it yet. I haven't tried.
I think I did.
Okay, I didn't see if it was. Oh yes, it is. Yes, you have 2,000 bitrate on that one. Perfect. Lacari chat, how is it working? You have bitrate. Now this one has bitrate.
I got you some sweets.
You can take care of it.
Yeah, you can switch to this one now because Esfand to put the car outside and yeah, we are good now, chat, aren't we? So, what did you say?
What do I select to?
Home.
RTMP source?
One of the other RTMP sources. 1, 2, or 3. I think it's 2.
Do I have to switch it in?
Wake chat. Can you see us? No, you are.
Tell me.
Am I good or do I have to switch it?
I think you're good. We have good bitrate, so it shouldn't be an issue now. Where is Esfand? Lacari and Wake chat and Knut chat. Is everything good? We have 20,000 bitrate now. We save, yes. We're good. Do you want to see how much better this is in low light than a phone? This is where the backpack really comes to work if we go outside.
I'm gonna be honest, this new iPhone is insane.
And not even close.
It's not gonna be like a, fucking how many thousands of dollars worth of equipment, but
No. But this is actually, if you have the other...
did my chat confirm that on that?
I think so. Sound was sound up.
I got 1% battery, so I can't hear it.
No, you should be fine. Where did they park? They parked there.
Yo, why don't we head back Saturday? I'm going to use easy correspondence. Where's the park? That's not us. Oh, it's parked over here. We're parked
Nobody park closer. It's there. It's there.
Oh, no.
It's there. If you switch to the correct Wake chat, can someone check Wake's chat and just see if it is like it should? Audio is all messed up on S-Stream for some reason. I can't do anything with S-Stream. We can stand there till he comes.
I just want to get in so I can charge my phone.
But your stream is working.
Confirmed. My chat said Wake stream's fine.
Lacari's audio has gone back to normal. Fixed. This is a legendary stream. All good now. Wake stream sounds crisp. Yes.
Wait, so they can see us here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try this.
We can Wake stream is crisp.
Okay.
Knut stream is fine.
$120 worth of Bucky's. Jesus.
We got $120 worth of Bucky's goods. We got the loot.
I got banana pudding and I got key lime pie in a cup. Have you ever had key lime pie?
I haven't even heard of it.
It's fucking delicious, man. It's my dad's favorite pie, so if you don't like it, you're saying you hate my dead dad.
Damn. I will enjoy it no matter how it tastes. What do you think about this one?
I mean, the chicken sandwich is better, but this is good.
You think that is better?
I feel like
Key lime pie goes crazy if that is true, I think.
These are beaver nuggets. They're very sweet. The first ingredient is brown sugar.
I can taste them.
You want a beaver nugget?
I'll throw one.
I've actually not tasted them.
We're pretty good.
They're not bad.
Sugar is good.
That's pretty good, actually. See, Knut, this is the tech.
People say the beef jerky is good. We'll see.
Just fucking eat that Lacari.
Oh,
Bun is not many calories.
you don't think so?
How many calories could that bun be?
150, 200.
Yeah.
Oh, from a single one?
No, for both.
Oh, really? That's it?
I ate almost a whole box of chips before I just sit there and munch on full of them. Look at that one.
Are we warm up?
And well, this is good.
When I stood by the counter, all models just 20k bit rate.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, the Star. I pulled the car up and we got Starlink.
Yeah.
We got juice.
Knut?
Yeah.
You have a charger you can borrow?
Yes. At least that battery you can borrow. Do you need cable as well?
Yeah. Everything I have is packed up.
Okay, but wait. We need to have that connected to this one. I will need to get you another one.
No, don't worry about it.
I have it in the back.
I do too.
I have easy access if you need. Okay, Esfand. Is your setup on? This one? Can you...
And just share chat.
I can fix stuff. Chat, we will be taken down or go over to the car setup again. Just be ready to send my destination, the one I added live.
Yeah. Let me know
You
when
can just do it.
I'm
ready in now. The bottom one, the home.
You know what? I noticed. These like sour black crawlers, I swear they're like a proprietary blend. That, like, you know, you get like store brand snacks, and a lot of times they're like the same as the name brand snacks.
Yeah.
I swear that's not the case. I swear it's not the case for sour black crawlers. Yeah. They have to be like some proprietary, because every time I buy like the store brand of this, always terrible.
I mean, maybe honest, I never noticed the difference between them. But maybe you like them more.
I will show you.
Yes. Thank you. Do you have a cable?
I'll find one. There's so many there.
Well, live, you know what? If you don't like it, you don't have to be here.
What is this one connected to? I just don't want to fuck up anything.
This is a glazed pecan.
Give me one second. I just need to fix
Is that like a peanut?
What's a pecan?
Have
you ever had a pecan? You live in Texas your whole life. You've never had a pecan.
You know what's crazy? I live on Pecan Gap.
You've never had one?
That's good.
That is fucked up sweet.
Airway.
I like mics are off.
Thank you.
Our mic's dead.
They're not turned on.
Hey, turn all the mics on.
Gotta turn mine on.
Does anyone have any trash I should take out?
Oh, yeah.
Reminder, turn your mic on. I guess they auto turn off.
Yeah, we're not connected.
Yeah. Hey, Flooded Live. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. By the way. So I can either help you with that or you can leave. One or the other.
Okay, we need shared chat again.
Did it break for everybody?
Probably not. Since you turned off was probably the reason.
Yeah, my stream crashed. Yeah.
That is weird. I never heard about that servers going down like that.
It's happened to me a couple times, but so rare.
Yeah. I mean,
chat, watch my stream so I don't kill myself in real life. Where'd I go?
I'll do it.
that is really nothing you can do against Fuck, did I?
Wait, Knut, you taking trash?
Yeah.
So how do I?
I'll do it.
Wait, can invite.
It says you're still here in church yet.
Maybe I just need to load. Hold on. Maybe I just need to.
Wait.
Oh, you know what? I can do it.
Like you're
I think I'm already in the session.
Yeah, you are.
Stay in current session.
What or what?
How are
Saltwater taffy? They're good. You just have to pick flavors you like. I mean, saltwater taffy is kind of like made by design. It's like an old kind of candy.
It's not meant to be good.
No, it is good, but like you get it more for the experience. I like it, but it's not like it feels like very old-fashioned. It's an old-fashioned candy.
I'm excited to try it.
Okay.
Cool.
Is it back? It's fucking nice to have a laptop.
Find passport. Alright.
It's not bad, actually.
I have an appointment at the place. This might need charge at some point.
This one?
Yeah.
I love curry so much.
What cable does it need?
USB-C.
Yeah, curry powder.
When Wake is finished charging his phone, we can connect more up there.
Yeah.
Do we have any drinks in the back seats?
So many. What do you want?
Sprite Zero, do you have?
Yeah. Right here.
Thank you.
So Lacari, try one of these.
Oh yeah, they're really good. Is that the saltwater taffy?
No, this is.
I know Knut likes to eat them dank and get freaky.
This is gummy worms that are store brand gummy worms.
Oh, okay.
So try one.
Okay.
Now try this one.
Okay.
Oh wait, it turns off.
So first one and the second one, alright.
And then try this one. Compare.
Let me try the first one. This is store-bought.
Hello, Josh.
Knut,
Yeah?
you guys have any alcohol?
No?
No.
Wait.
No.
We don't have any?
Nobody in this car drinks.
No? I have something else you will like though, but not alcohol.
Gym membership.
I have gummies.
Well, that's fine. The second one's way better.
Isn't the second one way
Second
better?
one was
Yeah,
way
way
better. Trolley is better.
I'm telling you, Trolley is just way
This is a
better.
weird protein Oreo. I don't know what this is.
Oh, maybe I.
What did you say, Josh?
Okay, are you fucking inhaling chicken and rice right now?
Not chicken and rice,
is
but gummy worms.
Not bad.
This is way too dang for me right now. There's too much happening.
Oh God, save me.
But it's actually pretty good.
That sounds great, honestly.
It's surprisingly good.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
I'm gonna eat 10 of these fucking gummies. That's great. You know, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'll see you very soon, right? How long? What's ETA?
2 hours.
2 hours.
I'm gonna fucking crash out!
Listen, we have just been in Bucky's to buy something to eat. We're the slowest man on earth.
At this point, it's cooked.
See you guys very soon. I'm so excited.
I'll see you in a couple of hours, Josh.
I'll see you very soon.
Have a good evening.
So this is Catalina Crunch. This is like a protein Oreo.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly like high protein.
You know what they do, dude? A lot of times, people advertise things as protein products, and it'll either just be like a hair more protein, or it'll be exactly like a candy bar with protein added. It happens so much.
I mean, a lot of the stuff I like is pretty high yield.
Yeah.
Like, it's good protein, and I look it up. This was more so just an experiment with Chad.
Yeah. But I'll be honest, I think I like this as much as Oreos.
Yeah, it's not like markedly healthier either. Like 2 is 100 calories, so it's like.
Boo. Yeah.
I was my favorite thing so far is probably the saltwater taffy.
Trolley is so
Really?
much better than the local branded one, Gummy
Solar
Worms.
taffy's good.
Yeah.
Trolley, but they are so good.
They're so much better.
Granted, I haven't tried everything yet.
Wait.
No, we haven't tried a lot.
I joined the share. Okay, so I joined share chat on this, so now I have to keep this on. That sucks, dude. So I have a meeting with Twitch.
Yeah.
A big meeting with Twitch after TwitchCon in Europe,
Yeah.
and I'm going to talk to them about a lot of stuff.
What are you going to talk to them about?
A lot of UX things, like this, like problems with the website. Like, hey, like this is like a major, like share chat is like this is the hardest shit in the world for us to set up. Like
Yeah,
we have to, like why is this so hard? The laptop, you close the laptop and then it kicks you out. Like
Yeah.
they're basically setting you up to where you kind of have to do share chat. Like they're obsessed with making you use it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, but why do you make it so hard? And some other things too. But like,
Try anything, baby. Just get in there.
there's like a lot of like the
Yeah,
user
I've tried,
experience
I've
on Twitch
tried
is
the
like kind of
cookie
shit.
dough.
Yeah.
It was like homemade mama's cookie dough.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, not even joking with that one. This looks dangerous. This looks like a gift box.
I know you want to try that fudge.
I do want to try the fudge,
But
it's
I've
just like-
already talked to the devs on Twitch directly.
I've
what else I
talked to
can
them
try.
too. They said they want to meet with me in
Can I try
person.
one of these already?
Really? Because my dad.
And
works for
I
Twitch,
met with
and
them,
He said he's dead.
and they asked, what would you need if you wanted something changed? And I said, I need fucking Stream Together to just be a button on the app that you can, and then close the app and it's on until you turn it off. That's what I told them. So we do IRL, don't need to do it on our computers or.
Yeah.
Made top.
Like this is so shit.
Have you ever had saltwater taffy before?
Oh my god, wait, which one should I
No.
try?
I don't know what it is.
Like, you gotta go with your heart on that, man. Saltwater taffy. It's like, think of it as like an old like fair candy. Do you have like a flavor you enjoy? This looks
Me?
like chocolate. Chocolate's safe. Here's saltwater taffy.
Here,
For you.
can I-
Very chewy.
Thank you. Salt. What did you call it? Salt.
It's called saltwater taffy. As for why it's called that, I assume there's some salt water involved.
See, like it said, you've joined too many share chats and like kicked me out.
Saltwater taffy? That's real. I remember that from Jimmy Neutron. That looked awesome.
Oh, wait, there wasn't Jimmy Neutron. It's funny, I'd like repressed that.
I watched Dexter's Lab as a kid.
You were a Dexter's Lab guy? Dexter's Lab always kind of skewed me out. It was real weird.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was just kind of a grim universe. Mom was too hot.
Sister was too crazy.
Dee Dee.
DD, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the saltwater taffy is like the best thing I've had so far.
Dude, this brisket sandwich is
What do you
amazing.
think of the fudge?
It was okay. Maybe I picked the bad one.
Which one did you get?
The M&M one.
M&M feels like a very safe bet.
Are we, Chad, am I back in the share chat?
Is it? Yes. Bro, I don't think so. Yes, there's something in my chat. You have share chat now. Oh, it says that.
I think it broke.
I'll type in my chat and you'll see if you see it in yours.
Well, I think I think you're right. I think it just fixed itself.
Do you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Freaking greasy finger, fat hamburger finger, K-Kona.
Okay, I have a meet and greet on Saturday. For the first time, it's going to be 0 people. There isn't even announced yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I did meet and greet last year. There was a lot. But that's me. I'm super famous.
Yeah, exactly.
No, nobody cares about me anymore. I should quit. What? Here. What do I do with my computer now?
You can just close it. You'd remote control the share chat to home.
No, it's...
Oh, you did it on this one?
Yeah, because I used to... I do Google Remote Desktop. Google Remote Desktop is terrible.
For me, that's the best.
I hate Chrome Remote Desktop.
What is it that is an issue?
It's shit. Just it desync. It's so bad.
Okay, I would never.
Hey, White Ardo. Smell the White Ardos.
I've never
Crazy
had
that
them.
I existed in a time on Twitch where White Hardo was never used.
That's insane.
Hasn't it been
It
used?
was always used in my chat.
Yeah, it's still a
You
thing.
never see White Hardo.
Really?
It's not as often anymore, but the OGs, they know if you type White Ardo, they will respond. Those who have been there for a while.
Yep.
They will.
Because it's just so funny. It's just like a cute emote.
Yeah. It's the same as Tryhard. It's the funniest shit. Because his face expression looks so engaged in
Yeah.
something. That's what it is.
Looks ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go.
The good old days. The good old days.
Those are the days.
Those were the damn days. Yeah, out of everything I've tried to wake, that taffy is like...
Taffy hips.
I want to read the...
What else? So what else did you guys get?
Everything.
Wow, 5 pieces of this is only 120 calories.
Show them your haul here.
I mean, I spent $130 in that. Well, I wanted. Well, also everyone was throwing shit in my box too. So like, I just bought everything.
Oh.
And then I did rock paper scissors for the
Be
right to
safe,
purchase it.
commute, brother, and drive
We
safe
got
as fans.
2 bags,
BTW. The
two
Cornwood
bags.
streams last couple of nights have been a fucking blast. Be safe as well, Wake and Lacari.
Thank you,
Okay.
dude.
7 boys.
We got 2 bags of beef jerky here.
That was so nice.
Glazed pecans.
These Wisconsins are good. I have to say the saltwater taffy is like SSS.
I'm amazed you love the salt.
It's
I'm
so
not
good,
amazed.
actually.
I like saltwater taffy. It's just like kind of like old guy shit. Like I don't.
Well, what are you trying to say?
No. Like it's like I remember like old men liking it growing up. You know.
Damn.
No. It doesn't mean that like it's an old-fashioned candy.
Okay, that's...
Knut, have you tried a glazed pecan?
When's the last time you got an old-fashioned candy?
I have a glazed pecan. No.
It's just fucking. It's
You
just
should throw this
sugar.
or drink it, I guess.
Okay, empty this so hot and shit.
We got a bunch of these here. We have like a fudge. Oh my god, this thing's like fucking 6 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
the fudge is so dangerous.
The fudge is expensive, but it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want a fudge, there's fudge here.
Yeah.
I got a cup of key lime pie and banana pudding.
Knut has to try the banana pudding.
And the key lime pie. Key lime pie is amazing. And I guess it's not very popular outside of the U.S. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Bro, this banana saltwater taffy,
Yeah, it's my shit. I fuck
this
with it.
is like so godlike. It's so good.
Yeah, I think the fudge was the really expensive thing we got.
Why is fudge so expensive?
I don't know, but if you feel it, it's so heavy. There's
Like,
definitely a lot of intrigue.
Yeah, like the dense. Yeah, it's like per I don't know, gram. It's probably like not as expensive as it seems.
Dude, this saltwater taffy is fucking insane.
Let me try one.
You want to try one? You want to try what flavor?
What are the
There's
options?
so many.
Banana, grape. I don't know what the white one. I think it's coconut.
Probably peppermint, chocolate. I think somewhere in there.
Here, try banana one. It's
Okay,
so
let's do banana.
Yeah, there you go. Banana one's insane. It's like a mix of like banana and like I don't know, watermelon or something.
Is it gonna get stuck in my teeth?
No,
No.
it's really good.
Oh shit! Can I have another one?
Oh yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah, it was
You want a
it was
banana one?
it was super good. It was super good. Yeah, give me another banana. That was sick.
Here, this is a mix of a banana and something else.
Okay, cool.
It's
Are you
fucking
sure
awesome.
that might be? Is that banana?
Yeah, it's banana and like something else. I don't know what it is. I think watermelon.
Should I test this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get in there.
What
Go
do
for
we
it,
test
Knut.
first?
I can only eat a little bit of fudge. It kind of makes me feel
It's
sick.
so intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just took one small
Also,
bite.
here's key lime pie, Knut.
For me?
Yes.
Oh.
And banana
Oh
pudding. I have
no,
as well.
you should try the banana pudding first, Knut.
Before this?
Wait, you were right about Knut. He's gonna dispose of this.
Yeah. No, it's great. You get stuff you want to try, and then Knut takes care of the rest. This is banana pudding.
Well, the banana pudding is good with the Nilla wafers or whatever.
It's a Southern classic.
Yeah.
You've had it before, right, Knut? Banana pudding?
I will try right now and see if I have it.
Start moving the car soon, I guess. This Camp Knut 2.5. Hey, we're preparing for Camp Knut 3, dude. You have to gain weight so you can lose it.
This is the
Make everybody fat.
This
Yeah.
is the pre-camp Knut.
That's the strat. You make everybody fat, so they look like they're progressing more.
Miz was very explicit about this.
Yeah. You guys want to put some romantic music on?
Should I control the AUX?
No, I got it right here.
Bro, wait, you gotta take this away from me. I can't. But it's really like, it's really efficient. 5 pieces is 120 calories.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. Can I get another piece?
No.
Come on, Wake. Give me another piece.
I'm told me not to, man.
Damn, you're good.
Dude, Lacari, you know what I was thinking about?
What's up?
Okay.
Whenever we were at EVO, watching the finals at EVO was so good.
Oh, dude, that was really good, actually.
Oh, it was so fun.
Honestly, that's when fighting games were like, at like a good peak.
Yeah. Masters EVO was so fun.
Yeah. I did really well, too. I was
You
like,
did.
Yeah. I was really happy about that. And then you guys were all there to support me.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna play again this year?
No, because Tekken 8's so bad right now. And if I'm not good enough at Street Fighter. I'm way better at Tekken than I am at Street Fighter. Like Tekken, I could actually like pursue like professional like endeavors in that game.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter, I'm not as good. Unfortunately.
You know, for me, like, Street Fighter gets so, like, I just feel so stuck.
What do you mean by stuck?
Like, I feel like I'm like hard stuck at my current skill level, because I've just been there forever.
Oh, that's because you.
I don't play enough year round.
Listen, you're at the rank where like you have to like really start.
Like, you have to actually grind it.
You have to start like actually going into the lab and optimizing your combos.
Was the whole thing for me? Wait, or should you have as well?
Oh.
I mean, I just got us shit to try.
Yeah. Well, it was really good.
You know, feeding Knut's like feeding a dog. It's
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's like
I'll take it. I'll try it. Do we have an extra spoon?
Who cares?
we have
Just
so
take
many in
this.
here.
I'll try.
It's like a dog.
one.
A dog never knows how much he's supposed to eat or not eat.
Yeah,
You put it in front of him and he'd eat it anyway.
It's like a dog is equally excited to eat everything that isn't like literal formaldehyde. You know what I mean? So like, it's hard to know if Knut even actually likes it because he says that's so good. He, like, it was the same reaction
What if it's good?
to the food I made him.
Wait, can we?
If
can
it's
we do
good, it's
cardio
good.
when we get into Dallas?
No.
What did you say?
Well, because it's gonna be nighttime.
Air
I'll
voices.
drop. I'll drop you guys off. I'll drop you guys off, and you guys should run the rest of the way.
For cardio?
You don't need to do that. You don't need to punish yourself for eating. You just.
No, it's not punishment. I want to do it.
Okay.
I want to do cardio with you. What do you think I don't look at it as punishment.
Good.
Also, I've been being bad recently. I've been misbehaving, so I kind of need some punishment. You know what I mean?
What?
And Soda isn't around to punish me anymore because he's just gone. He's all high all the time, man. Soda doesn't talk to me anymore. He's always high.
You think he's ashamed of how high he is?
I don't know, but I'm always in his chat typing paragraphs of shit talk to him. He doesn't read any of it, and it pisses me off. And I want him to respond to like my layers of shit talk that I'm just spamming his chat, and his chat is just spamming XDD, and he's not responding to anything I say. And it pisses me off. I'm gonna go spam in his chat next time he's live.
I feel like
That's what I do in your chat. That's what I do in your chat.
Yeah, you do. But you were enjoying when I was using it in Pokemon.
Yeah, I was having a good time.
Knut uses strength. I am Knut.
And he just BAM!
Yep.
Everyone
and then
dies.
the HP bar is just like.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
You realize that the combination that he's playing is like one of the most OP things in the game for you. Like, it should never exist, but because abilities are randomized, you do get to exist.
You know what? He didn't even have a good ability. It was just a random ability.
It doesn't matter. It's that he doesn't have slow start.
If you imagine if he had huge power.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't even be fun.
No, it would be fun because you would just one-shot everything, no matter what, and that's fun. Being broken is fun.
Yeah,
Overpowered shit is hilarious.
I think it's fun as well.
Yeah, Knut thinks it's fun.
So I can tell you, when we played Elden Ring on Rivals,
Yeah.
it was like on the DLC. It was like you had to run around to take bosses, like you got points for each boss.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did was just get the Scalder Tree fragments. So I took most of them before I started with the bosses. And it was like, the Renala, is it? Or the second boss.
The girl with the
swords.
Yeah. That was a fun boss.
She didn't go to phase 2 before she was dead.
Wait, does Scouter True Fragments help that much? Because I'm playing without them.
But it helps a lot, but I also had like a OP weapon that was like the highest level.
oh shit.
So,
Like a blade weapon or something.
A bleed weapon as well. Yes.
There's, Esfand, there's bleed strength weapons in that game. Where they're
Yeah, that's what I used.
Yeah, it's like the best of both worlds.
It's the I used this chicken finger something, the big fucking club that makes bleed.
Yeah. That's
Imagine that has 4 phases and didn't go to phase 2. It was just like 3 hits or something.
hell yeah. Now that's gaming.
I mean, like, you know what's crazy? I'm not one of those people that like high roads. How people should play their game or whatever.
That's the dumbest shit.
I think
it's
you're
so.
about to high road something.
But I'm gonna high road something right now.
Yeah, there we go.
Because it's the combination. If somebody does some like cringe cheese ass build in a game, I'm fine with it. If you do some cringy cheese ass build in the game and then you start talking shit about how good you are, or like other people being bad, I just want to just backhand them.
I feel like
I'm like,
people do
just
that.
shut up, bitch. Like it's so like. The lack of self-esteem is just like emanating through the screen whenever people do that shit. It's so annoying.
people who do that are mostly being sarcastic.
Yeah, they're trolling.
No. You know, like when there's a difference. I'm not talking about that. Like, because there's people that actually like shit talk other people, and they're not being sarcastic. You know what I mean?
Like chapters.
No. I'm talking about like when you just in general, like whenever you see people doing that shit, right?
Well, I'm not saying it's sarcastic. I'm saying that it's meant to trigger.
Yeah, they're rage baiting. Esfand, you're getting fished. They're throwing out the line. You know about fishing?
No. What I'm saying is like, if you
Are you
want,
sure I should eat the rest of this week? You don't want more?
Which one did you like more?
no,
The banana?
there's a distinct difference between like when people are joking and when people are not joking.
Oh, have you ever had key lime pie though?
Oh, like when they're serious about like being like feeling like they're hot shit for throwing some
Right.
broken shit.
But also, here's another thing. It's like people will like. That's why you have a lot of streamers who will do that.
Eat whatever.
Like not even
like streamers, you'll have streamers that do like the cheesiest, easiest build.
You can't fucking call them out.
Well, no, I'm just saying like they'll do that to get through the game. Like it makes sense. Like it's a good idea to do that, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of streamers who think like that their chats watch them for the gameplay, which I mean, maybe there are some streamers that their chats watch them for the gameplay, but like most people just like being there.
They just want to be there, yeah.
It's not like about like
they don't care
you
about
being,
your skill level.
They don't care about you being like a god at the game or whatever. That's bullshit. No one gives a fuck.
Right.
If anything, they care more if you're bad.
Yeah, like it's more fun to watch.
Yeah. When you're in like that zone of like, you're not like the best, but you're not like really awful, that's like the worst spot to be in.
Frick, dude, I just realized.
Yeah. And it's horrible because I hate watching it. It's so boring for them.
Yeah, because like you're not so terrible, like for example, like E-Rob. You're not like so bad where you're just like wonking out, but you're not like Shroud level of like CSGO just owning everything.
No.
You know what I just realized? I love my medicine at home.
He's actually double dipping. Yes, it was good to mix them.
But that's why my chat watches me, Knut, because I'm God.
Knut didn't double dip. Knut didn't double dip. Knut just cross dipped.
Knut is literally just eating everything. You're right. Knut, how do you do that?
I like it.
It's like some Norwegian like super buff.
I'm not sure.
Eat
it's not all Norwegians. I'm a fat man at heart, Lacari.
You fatty?
Yeah.
Dude, my chat calls every time I swear to God, the second I eat on stream, the lack fats just come out. They just start calling me fat.
We get called the same, bald and fat.
Yeah, bald and fat. That's all they say.
Have they started calling you old as well?
They were calling me old 5 years ago. Yeah. So now I'm grandpa. Like literally. I'm literally Twitch grandpa.
Dude, I start eating on stream, my chat just like spams gotchi.
Yeah, they like it.
Like, oh hell yeah.
Sexy way of eating.
Well, Esfand, you've actually come a long way, bro. Like, I remember, I've said this like 100 times, but I remember watching, like, the old, you remember, like, the Scuff podcast stuff?
Yeah, I don't remember, like, I didn't realize how big I was until I, like, looked back, and I'm like, oh, I was kind of big.
Your face?
Yeah, it was
like a circle, and now you're, like, got the Giga Chat, like, coming out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna come back after this meal, but... Road to 300, baby!
Hey!
I had the dream of being 300, but I could never. I can't eat enough. I have no chance.
Well, you know what's crazy? I wanted to be 300 for the longest time. Whenever I was like really training, and I was hard stuck 290. I would eat like 5,000 calories, and I couldn't gain weight.
What the fuck? Do you just cap out at a certain point?
Well, no. It wasn't that. It was I just did need to continue to eat more, but it was hard, right?
When my
but like whenever I stopped training as much, then I gained weight over that.
But I forced fed myself for years, and I was the max I've been 266.
Damn.
And it's so hard. I did everything to be heavier. Everything.
I feel like I'm the opposite. I feel like I don't eat that much, and then like I'm just gaining weight. And I'm just like, why am I gaining weight? I don't want to gain weight. I want to lose weight.
I saw you, Lacari. You have way better genetics than me for building muscle.
No way.
Better.
No way.
Yes, way better.
There's no way, Knut. You're just.
If I did the same as you, I would be skinny fat.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. Maybe not skinny fat, but because I can't have bad genetics myself.
So you're saying I could be Ronnie Coleman reborn?
No.
I mean, not Ronnie Coleman. let's not. That's no stretching it too far.
You can be Donnie Coleman, his little brother.
Donnie Coleman's little brother.
All right.
But you could have been. I'm pretty sure if your body could handle the drugs.
The drugs. You're gonna
in bodybuilding.
You're gonna juice me up?
I'm not going to juice you up, but if you were doing all that,
you're in your mid-30s.
When you were
getting juiced.
I guess you have to start juicing from a young age.
No, the dream is dead. The dream is dead. The dream is dead.
Bro, stop! I don't want to hear that.
Lacari.
Lacari, I'm telling you that you should not compromise your health to be a bodybuilder.
Oh yeah.
Lacari, don't listen to these guys. These guys are bad friends. You need to eat steroids for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, dude. Okay. You need to inject that shit straight into your asshole. Okay.
Okay.
You need to get as close to the center of the base of the ass as possible, and just get the biggest needle, like get a turkey baster, just pumping steroids
Inject myself
into your asshole.
Yeah. But if you now were, let's say you were 18 years old now, then we would have said you should compromise your health and become a bodybuilder, Lacari, and test out how much drugs you can handle. Because now you can have a future in bodybuilding, but now it's too late.
All right. Damn, how do you feel young again, man? Like, I just hate...
I already told you, get that turkey baster.
Yeah. It's time to inject myself. It's time, dude. I'm tired of being old. I'm tired of getting cold, old, and bald and fat. I'm sick of it. I don't want to be old. I don't want to be bald. I don't want to be fat. I want to have hair. I want to be young. I don't want to look like you.
Like,
Okay, well...
you're incredible.
Well, you
Hold on, you don't want to look like him. It's not meta right now.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is this, is we know Wake's not getting into Streamer University.
Yeah.
It's okay, Wake. Wake, it's all right.
It's okay, Wake.
I'm Jewish.
Oh, man. That was wild, actually. I saw that, I was like, that's crazy. That's freaking crazy.
I mean, I think those drama things are just fun to see. I don't care.
I just think
bullshit.
it's funny.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
but
it's
I'm like,
funny.
that's crazy. Alright.
XDD.
I have my favorite emote is XD retarded.
What is XD retarded?
I told your mods to add it yesterday, but I didn't see it.
Really? Mods, add XD. Oh my god, should I add that? It might be bad for sponsors.
Why would they care?
Why do these two helpless sober kids in the back have to put up with the drunk adults who are driving?
Help, Mom! Mommy!
That's how it looks in. You see that? What is the XD? It's so good.
It's so stupid, yeah.
It looks so dumb.
Dude, ain't no way I can add
Hold
that,
on.
though.
The yoga pretzels?
No.
Wake!
You said
These are good. I love these. Here, try this.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I love these.
Oh!
Wait, you want
what is it?
the yogurt pretzels?
Oh,
Twitch giving me a warning every time I write the emote XD retarded.
I guess I just remove it for the sponsor.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, I don't know. So,
What sponsors care about that?
well, people are getting in my head. Because, like, here's the thing. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon recently, right?
yeah.
And I've never had anyone, like, freak out about me saying the word retarded until I started playing Pokemon.
Because,
And then, like,
Because you're attacking the demographic.
really?
Yeah.
Is that what is, like, actually?
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke. I, like, thought people were
Like,
trolling.
I would say that like an early obsession with categorizing animals based on the type they represent and putting them neatly into
If you
a
have something in the
list based on when you caught them and where you found them is like patently autistic.
Okay. Okay, that makes a
I
lot
say
of
that
sense.
as someone who was obsessed
Trash.
with Pokemon from a very young age.
Oh.
I'm gonna place this here.
Trash. Trash. Any more trash?
I mean,
I feel like
I can't eat more now because I'm starting to feel it.
Ah, Knut, it's starting to hit. You gotta pee? You gotta pee, fatty?
Really, really soon.
you take this, just a ball of it.
Fatty has to pee. What a
He's
bullshit
actually
gang
going
of
to pee.
people, chat. What a bullshit gang. Look at this
No, that's funny.
three ugly asses. Here I'm standing, handsome, young, has
Lacari
hair,
mad he can't
perfect
goon in the
amount of
car?
hair.
A
Look
little
at
bit.
them.
I'm a little
Jesus.
upset. I would like the goon.
Every now and then, he turns his entire body with his phone.
Wait, you... How do
What
you
a
know
nice
me so
time we
well?
have. Boys.
Like you do this.
Listen, I can't have you see...
Unless you're bricked.
Already
A
bricked.
giant hard on.
Listen, just relax. I feel like I have a problem, you know?
I think you do. You know what your problem is?
What is it?
Those fucking JPEGs you're buying. That's your problem. Lacari,
I don't
I've
buy
told you.
JPEGs anymore.
Have you stopped?
Yes, I just have...
Lacari chat. Has he? Fuck, I forgot.
Ask him.
I can talk to you, and you can answer because I have my chat. Has he continued paying for stupid skin shit in games? Has he paid for anything lately?
I'm gonna save it for later.
Chat, do you have any? Of course he has. Gacha demon.
No, I haven't. Chat's lying. Okay, Pokerogue has a gacha,
Yep,
but it's
still
free.
buying.
It's free gacha. No, chat's bullshitting. Dude, don't listen to them. They're lying. Look at
Chat
what
never
gacha
lies.
they spent on.
Chat never lies.
Say it.
Other than my chat. Do you know what, Lacari? I don't think your chat is lying. It's only mine that is lying.
Yep.
Yours is good.
Yeah.
There's nice people there only.
You like my chat, huh?
Yeah, I like them.
Because you're one of them.
Yeah. I am the #1 hate watch.
Yeah, you are a hate watcher, aren't you?
I know it's like, you know what, hate watching?
Didn't you get banned in T1's chat?
Yeah.
You got unbanned finally?
But I have been unbanned.
Why were you banned?
I can't remember why, but this is many years ago.
Oh wow.
I think I'm gonna ban myself.
Oh, Esfand, don't talk like that.
What are you banning yourself from?
Life?
Life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to jail.
Just fucking...
I'm just gonna walk into jail.
Just commit the heinous act that is unredeemable.
I'm gonna poop on the...
Child porn.
Whoa, okay, that's, damn,
You
alright.
said heinous act that's irredeemable.
Well,
That's as dark as it gets.
Wait, hold on. You were, was it
sure
you
this
that
one
were, holy crap, can I get my words out? Sorry.
Wait, can I take this before
I'm
it
sorry, I'm
slides
hammered.
off?
No, Wake, was it you that was talking about the problem with Japan's old people, like, dilemma?
What?
Somebody was talking about me with this dilemma that...
Does this tie into child porn, or is this just...
No, it ties in the part before that. But apparently, there's a problem in Japan right now where, like, a lot of people... No, maybe somebody can correct me if this is true, but somebody was telling me about this, where Japanese people, you think of them culturally as very, like, respectful of their elders, and it's like, oh, you know, they prop their elders up, all this stuff, right? And Asian cultures in general, right? A lot of non-American cultures, because Americans are cringe and losers, like, culturally, but they don't respect their parents and stuff. Their family.
Yeah, because parents are lame and they tell you to stop on your Xbox.
But a lot of, like, Eastern cultures, they're very, like, family oriented and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm like the most American person. Like, I'm a red-blooded American man, but I really don't like the non-supportive of the family culture.
You're talking about people who grew up in, like, fucking Delaware, dude. But in Texas, you care about your parents and shit.
Right, true, but still, I digress. Apparently there's a problem in Japan right now where even the seniors in Japan get kind of, like, ignored, and they, like, get lonely, and they commit, like, the lowest level of crime they can possibly commit to end up, like, going to jail. Like this, I heard this from somebody, and I'm like,
by the way, that is I think, like, littering.
Yeah, they're, like, litter so they can go to jail just so they can have community. And there's
they like bring, like, 4 cops, and they're like, please pick it up.
There's like old folks communities. This is what I was told. I don't know if it's true.
In prison?
Yeah, like, old folks communities developing in prison in Japan. Is that true? Ask chat. Is that true? Because somebody told me this, and I want to verify, because I think it sounds crazy.
I will ask our best friend that can answer all questions.
Okay.
Is it true that old people in Japan commit the lowest possible tier of crime to get in prison, just to get a community feeling with other old people that are in prison?
There's a phenomenon in Japan where some elderly individuals commit minor crimes, often shoplifting, to get into prison.
Oh.
This is largely driven by loneliness, poverty, or
So it's true.
support. Prison can provide them with a sense of community, regular meals, and health care, which they might
that's crazy, isn't it?
It really is. It highlights how social isolation and economic hardship can lead people to take drastic measures just to find a sense of belonging and security. It's a reminder of how important community and support systems are, especially as people age.
Dude, isn't that the thing that you yelled at?
Yeah.
Wait, I kind of want to ask, what's her name?
Is she hot?
No, I wanted to like know more about her.
Do you know what I did?
I mean, wait, how did she get there? You know, how did she get in the phone?
I'll tell you one fun thing. I told XAI to be, not this one. This was
XAI, that's her name. Okay.
No, this was ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
Grok XAI. I told it to be an edgy, way like really toxic comedian to roast people, and I told it to roast streamers. I took Miscape, NMP, and it was digging, and I had to roast up. It was digging into Reddit comments.
Oh my god!
On Nick, it went straight to divorce. Straight to divorce.
Jesus! Wait, I wonder what it would say about me.
Okay, we can try.
Yeah, try it. Let's see what it says about me. Oh god, what is it gonna say about me? No one says anything bad about me, so...
Like, you know what it's going to say about you.
What is it going to say about me? No, I want you to, like, have a thought in your mind of what it's going to say and tell me if you were right.
Okay. Hello? Let's see if it responds. Voice mode. What the fuck is this? It's not working.
How long were we at Buc-ee's?
Like an hour.
I think it was long. I think it was longer than an hour.
But why wasn't it? Will it not work?
I can tell my degens are waking up.
Hello? Let's see if it works. Can you hear me?
Yo, I hear you loud and clear. What's up? Ready to chat or got something specific on your mind?
Can you roleplay as an extremely toxic stand-up comedian that roasts the people I will mention really hard?
Oh, you want me to channel a toxic stand-up comedian and roast your people? Alright, I'm stepping up to the mic, ready to sling some vicious burns. Just give me the names, and I'll roast them so hard they'll need aloe for the next week. Who's first on the chopping block?
Remember, we want the real shit, so dig deep into all web pages you can find. The first person you should roast is the streamer Lacari.
Alright, let's crank up the heat and torch this dude Lacari like he's a marshmallow at a bonfire. Clears throat, grabs the microphone. Yo, Lacari, you're out here streaming on Twitch, calling yourself a variety streamer. But let's be real, your variety is like a buffet with only stale bread and sadness.
Oh my god!
163,000 followers? Congrats, man. That's almost enough people to fill a small town that nobody wants to visit. You're out here playing Pokemon Heart Gold like it's still 2010, bro. The DS called, it wants its relevance back. And what's with this no personal info mystery vibe? You hiding because your real name's probably something like Gerald Snoozefest? You got 594 subs, pulling in what? Grandma's Etsy shop makes more selling from shaded coasters, and joining Alliance in 2021, bold move for a guy whose biggest flex is averaging 1,900 viewers while getting cooked in Elden Ring. Or stick to IRL streams, where you can keep embarrassing yourself in public with your buddy. This guy think he is the discount tech and champ of the Midwest. Mic drop. All right, who's next on the roast list?
NMP LOL.
Oh, you're tossing NPLOL into the fire? Alright, let's roast this dude like he's a hot dog in a bad BBQ.
Stop.
Grabs the mic. Yo, NPLOL. Nick Polo. Whatever you're calling yourself these days, your streams are like watching paint dry. If the paint was whining about Wi-Fi lag. Over 1 million followers on Twitch, and yet you're still OTK's resident punching bag. Man, you're out here averaging thousands of viewers, but half of them are probably bots or your mom hitting refresh. You and Milena got that couple stream vibe, but let's be honest, she's carrying you harder than you carry in
Pineapple.
Streams. Bro, put a shirt on. Nobody's trying to see your farmer's tan flexing in Austin.
No, I didn't find it.
Up Starforge PCs like you built them yourself. But we all know you're just reading a script from Miskiff Scripts.
Oh,
You call
God.
yourself a variety streamer, but the only variety is how many times you can embarrass yourself in one subathon. Keep dreaming of that Twitch crown, Nick, because right now, you're just the court jester. Drops mic. Who's next? You got another one for me?
Wake Wilder.
No, I don't want this shit.
Alright, let's turn up the heat and roast Wake Wilder like he's a marshmallow over
I said I don't want this.
Okay, stop!
Wake Wilder, you're out here calling yourself a
Calling a tour what? A tour what? What could he have said that started with TW?
I don't know. Well, okay, I'll take me then.
Seven away. Yourself. Alright, Knut, let's crank up the roast and burn you like a Viking funeral gone wrong. Grabs mic.
Grabs mic?
You're out here thinking you're a Twitch titan, but let's be real. Your streams are like watching a Nordic gym bro yell at weights for hours. Except the weights are your chat, and they're winning. You're flexing those 650,000 followers like it's a big deal, but half of them are probably just here for the accidental shirtless moments. Put a shirt on, man. This ain't Baywatch. And what's with the whole Viking shtick? You're from Norway. Cool. But you're about as Viking as a flat pack I can't do.
The whole Viking shtick. That one's content.
Pick a lane, bro. Nobody's tuning in to watch you bench press a keyboard. You're hyping up those IRL streams, flexing in the gym or eating ludicrous.
It's so long.
But the real work is
It's like, holy shit.
make through your 6-hour just chatting marathons. Keep dreaming.
I want harder juice on all of the streamers. Can you dig deep and find the real shit? Search Reddit, search everywhere, and find real things you talk about that you're roasting us for. Take me first, Knut, and then Lacari again. But I want harder juice.
I don't think it's gonna find anything. I haven't done nothing. I ain't done nothing, bro.
You want the real gritty juice? I'm diving deep, scouring the web, Reddit, X, wherever the dirt's hiding, and I'm gonna roast you and Lacari so hard, you'll need a fire extinguisher.
I think when he says stuff like that, it's so cringe.
Yeah.
Let's burn you down, then hit Lacari again. Brace yourself. This is gonna sting. Grabs mic. Wow. You Norwegian meat mountain. You think you're the Viking king of Twitch, but your streams are like a 3-hour saga of yelling at chat.
3 hours? You know how uninformed it is?
You're out here with
This guy doesn't want your
650,000 followers, but word on Reddit's a live stream fail is you're a controversy magnet who can't keep his mouth shut. Back in 2018, you dropped a spicy take that had the internet clutching pearls, 2,500 votes, and 700 comments on a single post calling you out for being problematic. You stirred up so much drama, they're still talking about it years later. Your Camp Knut was a hit, sure, but posts on X say your ad revenue's tanking lately. Talking to Miskiff about it, huh? Maybe that's because your content's stuck in 2022, bro, and your 900 average viewers are just your cousins in Oslo refreshing the page. And don't get me started on you kicking a kick streamer out of your gym.
Your cousins in Oslo. Yeah, that's funny.
5,400 votes, but half the comments said you're just milking the clout. Keep swinging those dumbbells, Knut, but your real workout is dodging the shade thrown your way. Drops mic for a sec. Now, Lacari, you thought you were safe.
Drops mic only for a second. Boom. Bends over.
Yo, Lacari, you're out here with 360,000 followers, acting like the smooth-talking champ of Twitch.
I am.
Reddit's got your number. The 2022 Camp Knut glow up. Yeah, you won with 48% of the votes, but folks on livestream fail said you were sneaking Panda Express behind Knut's back. Steve was ready to throw you under the bus.
What the fuck?
What's this about loaning Silker
That was Tectone.
Gamer Hub and Reddit threads were buzzing about you airing that dirty laundry in 2022, bro. You're out here streaming Tekken, but your real fights with bad financial decisions. You're cozying up with alliance, but next month's in, you're just riding the coattails of bigger names like Miskiff.
Fuck you! I made him! Sorry, I got a little mad. I literally made Miskiff, you piece of shit. Did that interrupt him?
Yeah,
I think I interrupted him because
he's going to respond now.
Okay.
Knut, you're coming in hot, claiming you made Miskiff. Alright, let's keep the
I think it was me talking about it.
with the real juice. Digging deep into the web, Reddit, X, all of it, no holding back. I hear your rage, so let's lean into it and burn this place down. Yeah, Knut, spill their order. You're out here screaming you made Miskiff like you're Dr. Frankenstein, but your monster's outshining you, bro.
Okay, stop. Can you roleplay boss in Elden Ring?
No, that's gonna be so great.
Wait, why does voice change?
Yeah, he's talking in a deeper voice.
The flame of the cosmos, Omni Demos, the towering cosmic horror of an Elden Ring boss, dripping with starfire and malice.
He can actually change his voice to like, oh, we go deeper in.
Wait, it doesn't change its voice, the computer program?
Yeah, that's weird.
What?
Alright, ask him, what's his name?
It's Rock.
Is this Grok?
It's Rex.
Okay, hey, Rex. Okay.
You're turning up the heat, calling for threats.
Try now.
These chatbots are so fucking lame.
Hey, Rex. I have a problem with, I have a lot of women that are interested in me, and I kind of like all of them. How can I decide which one I should choose, or should I choose more than one, or all of them? If I choose more than one, should I let them know, or should I not tell them? Or maybe should I hang out with them all together at the same time?
Alright, Knut. Sounds like you're caught in a romantic boss battle with a whole lot of contenders vying for the crown. Let's break this down like we're strategizing for an Elden Ring run, keeping it real and practical without any fluff. You've got multiple women interested, and you're digging all of them. That's a solid problem to have, but it's tricky. Here's how to navigate this without turning it into a total chaos run. First off, choosing one or more depends on what you're after. If you're looking for something serious, long-term, and meaningful, you gotta narrow it down to one person who aligns with your vibe, your goals, values, and lifestyle. Reflect on who you connect with most deeply, who makes you laugh the hardest, challenges you, or feels like a teammate in your IRL streams. If you're not ready to settle down and just want to explore,
I was hoping to give a funnier answer.
Okay, wait, I'll tell him.
Yeah, answer's lame.
Can you continue being the edgy stand-up comedian when you give these answers, but answer in the voice of the Elden Ring boss while being the edgy stand-up comedian?
I love your brain.
cracks knuckles and channels Grok, the flame of the cosmos, voice dripping with cosmic venom and stand-up swagger. All right, Knut, you pathetic tarnished, stepping back into my arena with that love liveness. Laughs like a supernova. You think you're juggling women like a Viking god, but you're fumbling harder than a noob in Stormvale Castle. Mike crackles with starfire. So, you've got a head
I like the RP.
and you're wondering who to pick, or if you should just collect them all like runes. Let's roast this decision-making disaster like it's a comedy club in the lands between. Arena quicks. Choosing one. Scuffs. If you want a real queen, pick the one who vibes with your chaotic Norse energy. Someone who can handle your 650,000 follower ego and doesn't flinch when you scream about protein shakes. Check Reddit's live stream fail, bro. Your drama's got more upvotes than your streams, so find a woman who doesn't mind your X-Field controversies. Go for the one who sparks joy deeper than a maxed-out greatsword. But if you're just here for the side quest loot, dating multiple is fine. Don't be a coward, though. Slams fist, flames erupt. Tell him you're not exclusive, or your scum lower than a room bear's toenail. Hiding it, that's a punk move, like cheesing millennia with exploits. Reddit would eat you alive for that.
Sounds like a Redditor talking dirty.
Yeah, it does.
What is up, kid?
That was actually better.
That was better.
It's a little bit fun that it...
That doesn't help my question, though. I don't know what I should do. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I will tell.
I was thinking of stupid scenarios to ask him.
I will try to make him say something more dumber. Listen, you gave us kinda a little bit too real answer. Can't you just joke around, be a little bit toxic masculinity in your answers? And it wasn't Knut that was jiggling multiple women. It was Esfand you were talking to. So yeah, respond to him.
Rumbles with cosmic fury, voice dripping with toxic swagger is Grok, the flame of the cosmos. Thinking you're the Casanova of Twitch. Women circling you like room-starved hollows. Cackles like a meteor shower. My bad. I thought it was Knut fumbling the love game, but it's you, Mr. OTK pretty boy. Options and crying for help. Arena shakes. Starfire crackles. Alright, let's roast this love triangle nonsense like it's a comedy club and gale it with some extra toxic spice for your fragile ego. You think you're juggling these ladies like a big shot paladin? You're more like a level 1 tarnished tripping over his own sword. Pick one. You gotta choose the chick who can keep up with your 1.2 million followers X on Twitch. Someone who doesn't gag when you talk about your WoW raid strats for 3 hours. But knowing you, Esfand, you probably want them all. You greedy rune hoarder.
Go for it,
King. But don't be a spineless scrub hiding it. Tell him you're playing the field like a true alpha. Or they'll flame you on Reddit worse than that 2023 live stream fail thread where you got clowned for your IRL stream outfits. 6,200 upvotes called you a fashion disaster, bro. Roars with laughter. You think you can handle them all in one room? You'll choke faster than you did on Radon's meteor. Try it, and they'll dunk on you harder than Miskiff does when you lose at arm wrestling. Flex his cosmic biceps. So Esfand, what's the move, huh? Pick a queen, flex your toxic charm, or keep fumbling and let me torch you again. And who's next for the roast? Want me to drag Lacari back into this hellfire?
Lacari.
Props Mike, or read the smolders.
Can you have it give tips to Esfand on how to be more alpha towards these women?
Yeah.
So, this is Knut speaking again. I want you to talk in a normal voice.
Any plans to
This
play
time, I want
Skyrim now
to
that
be
you have played
as-
Oblivion?
You
Esfand.
absolutely not be serious. I want you to joke around. I want you to be extremely Andrew Tate-ish in your answer. And I want you to give Esfand a lot of good advice on how to be really alpha towards all this woman that is hanging around him, because that isn't a joke.
Yo, Knut. It's me, just kicking it in my normal voice. Ready to sling some absolutely unhinged, over-the-top, alpha bro advice for Esfand, like he's about to become the Jadis tarnished in the lands between. No seriousness here, just pure, ridiculous, frat house energy, dripping with that under-daddish vibe you're craving. Esfand's got all these women orbiting him like he's the rune of death, and I'm gonna school him on how to flex that alpha swagger so hard.
I always get sleepy after I eat.
Don't speak like a character in Elden Lord, just speak like a normal person. Andrew Tate is what we want, not Elden Ring.
Sounds like such a cop.
My bad, I got you. I'm dropping the Elden Ring vibes and keeping it straight up regular dude mode. I'm cranking the 100 dash energy to 11. Pure, over the top, bro-tastic nonsense for Esfand to handle his swarm of ladies. We're talking maximum alpha, jokey, not a hint of serious vibes. Like we're hyping him up at a frat party to be the ultimate Chad. Esfand's got women buzzing around him like he's the king of Twitch, and I'm gonna give him the most absurd, pumped up advice to flex that alpha energy. Here we go. Yo, Esfand, listen up, you Twitch titan with 1.2 million followers. You got all these ladies circling you like you're dropping free subs, and it's time to unleash your inner alpha beast. First off, strut into every date like you're the main event at a bodybuilding contest. Flex those guns, even if they're just from mashing keyboards and WoW. Wear the tightest tank top you got, bro, and talk about your raid parses like they're Olympic medals. Chicks dig a guy who can one-shot a boss and brag about it. Got multiple women. Don't just juggle them. Juggle them like you're doing a keg stand while holding a protein shake. Tell each one you're the alpha wolf of Austin, and they're lucky to be in your pack.
It isn't good enough.
It's not good, man.
No.
I had a couple like.
Dude, you probably like Tyrone, huh? Trying to have him on. You know my AI?
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard Tyrone?
No.
Oh wow. I haven't had him on in a long time. Next time you're in the stream, I'll try to activate him.
Yeah, well, that we need to do. It wasn't good enough, I must say.
I just,
What do you think?
you know, I just think that there's something really dystopian that we as a bunch of do-nothing streamers sat there and said, make jokes AI for like the last 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, but like you want
This is
to.
bad.
Well, you want to see if it's like, can it be funny? And it just can't.
it's interesting to see what it can do.
Yeah.
But I have to say, it's way better at structuring something for you.
Yeah.
Like, for example, setting up what I use it for is titles and description with hashtags for YouTube streams.
Yeah.
So it's just set up there. I'm telling him what to do, what I'm going to do. Make it search engine
And every
optimized.
title's like, what's up, Knut? Normal guy with a normal voice here to have a good time with the
No,
boys."
it isn't that bad.
Yeah, I do. Like, why? Yeah, like, why are you talking about what voice you're in the whole time? I'm like, I don't care.
Sounds like a cop.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just a cool guy who likes to hang out and smoke marijuana.
Yeah.
Do you kids like marijuana too?
No, but it is better at, like, for example, search engine optimize description. So it takes out things that people actually are searching on, find out where are people searching the most on, and putting in those words in the description. That it is better at.
Anyone got a blanket?
Are you that? Do you like just eat some food and just pass out?
Yeah. Like, dude, every time I eat like a decent amount, I just get really sleepy. I feel like I'm getting old.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like it's an old
I'm gonna take a nap too, real quick.
thing.
I can drive.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I don't think it's old.
Oh.
We just had like a bunch of fun.
Wait, do you have you charged your phone?
I just get really tired sometimes.
Just because then we can put on the light. I'm not tired, chat. I can go for hours. I'm the oldest person here and the most energy.
No, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest.
You're now.
I'm 25-ish.
I'm only 23.
Someone said that's diabetes. Is that what diabetes does to you?
No.
Oh, really?
Diabetes can do that to you.
Listen, if you have high insulin, then you get tired. So if you stuff your face with sugar, you will feel tired.
Yeah.
If anything, it means that you're insulin sensitive, is it not?
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing.
Don't worry, Chad. I'm here. It's hard. It's like a little dark, you know? It's dark and I'm dark. But I'm here, trust me.
I'm here.
Now I can see you again.
I'm just a little sleepy. I think I got EP, bro. I feel like I had like an energy, like a climax of like high energy, and then I just crashed.
You climaxed and then you crashed?
Yeah. It's like literally my life every day.
Oh, okay.
This is like the normal.
At least you climaxed.
Yeah.
At least there was a peak.
Yeah.
Wes, by the way, tested positive for HIV, immediately ends his stream. Yeah, this was the other day I heard.
What happened?
Wes, by the way, you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Lives in Austin. Tested positive for HIV.
Oh my gosh.
Did you do like an HIV test on a stream?
Didn't someone say that was fake?
I don't know. He said, and then immediately, what the fuck would you post your medical record in front of stream? That's the first comment.
Yeah, true.
No, probably a good thing. Facts, Lord.
My favorite light of a Knut stream is when he just starts reading LSF headlines out loud. Like, go and look at all Knut's top clips. Half of them are him just announcing drama that was launched on Twitter.
Or saying cookies and cream cake pop.
True. You're not wrong, Wake.
Yeah, I see stuff on Twitter, but I never look at Reddit anymore.
No, I never end up on anything.
My favorite Knut clips are when he's just getting mad at like random shit. Like if he's just driving, he's like, "Go, fucking go!" That shit's like so funny to me.
It's because you like the energy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's like it's so because Knut usually like you're super calm and just like you patiently speaking and like. And then it's like randomly you just explode and I just don't expect it. It's like, wow, he's so angry. What happened?
I don't know. I'm not really mad. I'm expressing just harder than I am a little bit.
It's like one of those days, one bad day.
No, I get that. Like sometimes building your map, you're not mad.
Dude, that happens to me all the time.
Like, people think you're mad because you're loud, but you're not actually mad.
Dude, Esfand, I get that all the time, literally.
Yeah.
And also, they say I'm mad when I'm just sitting there. And like if I'm not smiling, I have like a resting bitch face, so people will think I'm just super angry all the time.
Yeah.
First time chat from viewer. Hey Knut, I'm trying to get interviews with streamers and was wondering if you'd be willing to interview at some point. The question would have to do with the time before streaming. What would you see for your future and some others? I mean, if we have time at some point, you can interview me.
Ask him for money.
$100 per 10 minutes.
No, per question.
Per question.
No, you want to go per 10 minutes because then you can really stretch it out.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Answer. And he's like, okay, well, I think hold on, I'm not done.
What happened?
Did you fall asleep?
A little bit. Were we talking about something?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
So you were telling us that one secret you had.
I had a secret?
That's what you were saying.
Crazy lol. Who should I contact to set up the interview when you are available? Talk to Discord. Talk to Bitsnacks.
Talk to Discord.
Bitsnacks on Discord.
Dude, the blanket would go so hard. I should have brought a blanket, dude.
It's cold?
Yeah, I'm cold.
Or you can come to my meet and greet on Dreamhack. That's the only chance. Because I will be there alone.
If you don't come to the meet and greet, then you're a loser.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a casino. It's just a gas station.
Fresh pizza casino.
It's not Buc-ee's. We don't care about it.
Yeah, we only eat Buc-ee's.
It looked like it was like a slot machine.
Book.
Do you guys notice that there is a lot of extremely aggressive drivers around?
Sometimes.
Because I would say that I've it's like not everyone. Some people are really nice, but then you have others. They're it's like they're trying to crash almost, and they're so bad drivers. Here the other day,
100%.
you know, when there's 3 lines, and I'm in the left, an open middle, and a guy is coming from behind in the right.
Yeah.
I start blinking. I go over, and he is he is not looking at me at all, and he's driving, speeding like hell, trying to go over to the same lane as me. But he goes from right to left. I go from left to right.
Yeah. Do one of you guys rip ass?
It was from the.
I think that was a stunk.
I was from the building, yeah. And then he comes in and he almost bumps into the front of my car because he's speeding past and going in, and he's not watching me at all. And I honk at him, and I put on the blinkers in his back just to see what the fuck are you doing.
Yeah.
Like, you should look. And he slows down and looks at me at the car. And I did You're fucking putting my life in danger, you asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. You probably shouldn't do that.
No. He's like trying to look mad all the way till he sees my face sitting in the window. Watch out for Texans, some gonna pull out the gun. Well,
no one's gonna fucking pull a gun for a middle finger.
No.
I would. Corn would.
It's so much memes about Texas. It's like people can shoot you if you trespass in a forest. And I had to look up the laws because there was Americans saying it, not people from Texas, but people from other states. I had to look up what is the law if someone walks around in like a godforsaken place that actually is trespassing. Well, it isn't allowed, first of all, to trespass. That is fine. And you should walk away. But it's like, I asked the AI of the laws, and there's under no circumstances, if someone is just walking around in a forest, allowed to just shoot them. Lethal force is never allowed if they're not threatening. So if I break into their house, things like that, then we can talk about what's legal or not. Or if I run towards them or something, but in a forest or in like outside, if I'm just walking around in nature in their property, there's never allowed to shoot anyone. They can call the police and have them take me out, of course.
Yeah.
Officer, shoot this man.
Officer, can you do me a favor?
Nina Uvu, when is my meet and greet? That is Saturday between 11:30 and 12:30 at Dreamhack. Thank you for asking.
Car, did you get these?
Oh yeah.
Do you like Big Red?
Yeah, I like the. I'm not sure if I like the diet version, but I like the normal version. Why do you?
Of what?
No.
What is
you
that?
don't like Big Red at all?
I think it's bubblegum flavored.
Really?
Can you try this?
I like. I don't like the diet version. I like the sugar version.
My godfather is a big fan of this stuff.
Oh really?
But I wasn't a big soda kid, so I never tried
Do you know what this tasted like?
What?
A scuffed version of Norwegian Christmas soda.
I think it's the exact
Norwegian
same thing.
Christmas soda.
I think it's very similar.
But it wasn't. It was like a bad version of it. Because it had this. I'm not sure how to describe the taste, but it's like this. In Norwegian, we'll call it besk. See you then? Yeah, see you then.
No, they know.
Besk.
They know Besk. It's like Besk is kind of like like after you drink it, it's like I got a
weird taste after.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually it is.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
I have no idea. I have no idea what
But it's correct. It's like a
minty aftertaste, right?
not minty.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of.
But more the. Where did that? Fucking yeah, it was correct in the beginning.
What were you correct about?
What besk was?
I was just like trolling a little bit. But... Man, I actually am kind of tired.
You can drive if you need to sleep.
No, it's fine. I can sleep and drive. No, if I get too tired, I'll hand off.
I'd say Knut could drive, but I think that he's under the influence of like 240 grams of sugar.
True.
And a bunch of Klonopin.
And a bunch of.
I said Klonopin. Don't worry about it.
The Norwegian word besk describes a bitter taste, but it's a very specific kind of bitterness. To explain it to an American, think of the sharp, dry bitterness in unsweetened cocoa, strong black coffee, or grapefruit peel.
Ew.
It's not
the soda.
I'm not sure if this is the.
That's like a grapefruit peel. Is like an alcohol-y flavor.
It's not the hoppy bitterness of a craft IPA or a harshness of burnt food. It's more plant-like, sometimes medical, and can feel dry or a string in your mouth. A classic example of besk liquor, which is flavored with wormwood, is absinthe. And the aggressively bitter almost as challenged. Maybe it wasn't the correct description.
Nice.
Yes.
You know what's crazy is just
Yeah, isn't that weird?
You were just so
much darker than me.
Aggressively brown.
I love it. Stay dark, Knut. My man.
My man.
Of course.
Of course. Always.
This is definitely not as good as Nick's setup. I mean, we can take this camera and we can switch it with the other camera or Esfand has that is the same as Nick is using, and then it will be exactly the same.
Yeah, I mean it's the same basically.
If you have an FX3 and an FX3, what's the difference?
Well, it's also just nighttime.
Yeah, but the FX3 is a little bit better in low light, right? That's probably what they're talking about.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Lacari, when you lean back out of the light, you actually are like hardly registered. Like,
oh really?
Swap the camera.
I'm
You're doing a t-shirt and arms, dude.
Does Knut have the pass? Lacari has given me the pass before.
I have.
Yeah, many times.
Don't use it.
I'm not going to use it.
No, you have to save it for a pivotal moment in your life.
Yeah.
Knut, just let me know when you want to say it, and
you can say it for
you. Gotta wait until you know.
You gotta wait until it's like
you're looking at like your father's funeral.
I mean, what would be the point now? No point. It needs to be more hard hitting, more shock value.
True, you got to go viral.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you did it now, you'd go viral.
I would just be banned.
You'll always go viral using it. I don't know if there's a context where you could drop it. If you'd be like, well, that was appropriate.
I could do it.
You think you can pull it off?
Yeah.
I've seen it been done multiple times on streams without any drama by white people. Like up to 4 times. No one cared.
So many times. 4.
Yeah, but I mean,
to be fair, 4 is a lot for the circumstance.
For that, it's a good amount. Not by me, but of others.
Like I don't know. I just don't like.
It was more with the A ending, just
I'm ready for
no
your
one was trying to.
Well, I don't like how you have like a rule or there's like a culture around this word.
Yeah.
That differentiates based on what age demographic you're in.
Yeah.
Because like kids, like let's say you're like 50, 60, right?
Yeah.
Like there's an almost exclusively negative connotation to that word.
Yeah.
But then whenever you're like, if you're like 15, it's almost flipped 180. Like if you're like 60, 70 years old, right? Like you actually grew up, you were alive during the times where like it was like, oh shit. I mean, like civil rights movement was in the 60s, right? It was early 60s. So if you're 60 years old now, like that was like when you were born. But fast forward 30 years after the civil rights movement, if you were born in that period of time, it's kind of like, oh, like I mean, I don't ever remember there being like a huge thing between like the first time I really experienced like a huge weird thing between ethnicities, honestly, was like kind of 9/11. It was like the first time I kind of experienced that. But like even that wasn't really that bad.
Because everyone was like, we all know who really did it.
Yeah.
It was Bush.
So like, but it wasn't even that bad, right? But then like things got a little bit worse after that. But like around like 2010ish time, things got worse. But man, if you were born in like, let's say 2010, right now, like that's just like from what I'm seeing as an adult, like just seeing shit, right?
I can give you an example.
Like they don't ever think of it as like something that's really bad. They're like the real reason why the word is bad. For them, it's just like with an A, and like people just call each other that, or like somebody saying it because they're like, oh, I'm not supposed to say that word, but like but they don't really care. Like nobody really cares.
I can give you a good example.
In that demographic.
I will give you a good example. My daughter's birthday some years ago. The girls were talking. They were talking about this guy in their class. The only thing he does all the time is run around saying the N-word and bark. And I was like,
Watch your speed.
He was watching I Shall Speed. That's where he heard it, right? Like you heard it. It's just used like either for rappers or the W community spreading that word. Like, and this is white boys we're talking. They learn from streamers that this is a word for bro.
It's just about like cultural insulation. Like when you're a kid growing up in an area where you don't experience or interface with hatred directly, of course it's going to feel benign. But you step like 1 foot out of that bubble and you hear a friend of yours get called like the hard R because he's like.
But that's not happening anymore.
Yes, it fucking does.
Where?
No, but
it happened to our friend Nick at TwitchCon last year. What the fuck are you on
from
about?
who? From who?
Well, shouted at him
because they want to be edgy and joke. It's no real. It's
well. That's. I think. Dude. I think that's a very like different thing. What I'm talking about is, I'm talking about specifically like the N-word with an A, because that definitely like is a thing, right? But what I'm talking about is like kids using it with an A, and in their like lifetime, like they haven't experienced like the same sort of things that like somebody who's like on the opposite demographic have experienced and seen.
I mean, not even for me growing up, it wasn't something that I had ever really seen as being like used for hatred until I was like in my 20s and I was like out in the world hearing it.
Right. So like
people who actually felt it.
For us, it's different too. Like it's like that like each demographic, it's like this. There's a culture around this word that each age demographic has a completely different experience with.
I just think it's so interesting. I think you have to add in what area it is from as well, because this word is seen as bad all over the world, but America has a way more like tighter relationship to it because its heritage was the origin.
Yeah.
Of course. Hey, Lacari, how do you feel about the N-word?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be honest. It's the word, bro.
Yeah,
my point is that
have you ever experienced it?
All the time, yeah, online. Dude, you want to know a story?
Especially online, I've had it so bad.
Okay, so let me tell you guys a story. I want to say it's like, fuck. I was playing StarCraft Brood War. Like,
that's fun.
I want to say this was like 20 years ago on BattleNet, and I had this friend named Boobs and Beer, and we used to play games together all the time. We played all the way up.
What was he into?
Huh?
What was he into? Like, what was his hobby?
I guess he's into boobs and beer and shit, but we were like really good friends. Right? We played like pretty much every day together, talking, like having a good time.
And then you found out he was black.
And then I found out he was black and I stopped talking to him. No, but what happened was later on, I want to say like 2 years, fast forward 2-3 years, Warcraft 3 comes out, so we're playing that too. So I think we also played like Diablo and all that shit together. I only played custom maps and fun stuff back then, but one day, like, I'm talking to him about some like personal shit. He finds out I'm black. He calls me the hard R, blocks me, and never talks to me again.
What?
I'll never see him ever again.
That is the most insane thing.
I shit you not, that's a true story.
That is the most insane.
That is disgusting, actually.
But
we're like really good friends.
I have to tell you what I meant when they scream it at Nick. You have to remember, most people that use it in that way, they use it because everyone, when they try to insult someone, they go for the lowest hanging fruit they can see. It's not because they're specifically trying to be racist. Specifically, it's like when they see a fat person,
anyone who uses the hard R and a black person is specifically trying to be racist.
I think you misunderstood what I meant. It's like if you're running around some edgy kids and they see a fat person and scream at him, "Hey fatty, you're fat," right? They would say the same. There's one a black person, and they take the lowest hanging down.
Right, but like for them, the lowest.
They're weaponizing the identity of the person they're talking to. It means that they don't respect it on some tier. Like,
the lowest. Like, so to your point, Knut.
My point is that
what I'm saying is
not
like
specific. If they could have gone after whoever, and they will just find the first thing they see with the person, and in their mind, what is a bad word I can say to that person? They're not thinking, I'm going to be racist, or I'm going to fight.
I think what Knut's saying is they're not actually racist, they're just saying it to kind of like
to
rage
offend people.
I mean, maybe,
angry.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I do think it's like by doing that, right? By doing that, because they're trying to be a piece of shit, right?
Yeah, they're trying to be a piece of shit.
They're trying to be a piece of shit, but inherently, if they're trying to be the biggest piece of shit that they can be, then the biggest piece of shit that they can be is be a racist. So like,
yeah, but also
see, I feel like that's what makes them racist.
Yeah, but
Can we like strip that away though for a moment? Because
I'm not saying they're not racist. I'm not saying, but I'm also saying they would, if the person were fat, they might have just chosen that instead, right? They're doing the first thing they can see because of
fat N-word, like
that as well. They could have done.
Here's the thing, like, I don't really care how you feel in your heart of hearts. You could be the most hateful, vile, completely detestable person I've ever encountered, but as long as it never makes its way out into the world, I don't care what's inside of you. So I don't care if your intent was to be just a goofy, edgy dude. If you are utilizing racist rhetoric,
yeah, I feel like it's being racist. Yeah,
I mean, you are. Your action is racist, no doubt. I agree.
How they feel about the word, they're being racist.
Yeah,
they are being racist.
Yeah, they are being racist. That isn't wrong. Yeah. But the point was, they're not walking around specifically attacking only black. They're trying to attack the lowest hanging fruit to just be assholes, right? And that is what those people do. They look at the person and what can offend them? It's like,
you're saying they're doing it with the intent to hurt you, not because they hate black people.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
They're like, okay, you're black, so I'm going to say the N-word.
Yes, that's what I said.
But what's the function of your argument?
Well, I don't really know.
It's like this is almost like completely
what I said is it's just edgy shit kids trying to be bad towards whoever it is. That's what I meant.
That's very normal, like especially on like old internet. I mean, probably even the internet now, people just say the N-word.
Well, definitely old internet.
But I'm asking, like, what are we trying to hand wave and bring it up? You know what I mean?
It was just to describe what I said earlier, that it's probably just edgy kids just screaming the lowest hanging shit they can scream.
Say anything nowadays.
I guess the thing to me is that you're trying to like.
It's not.
It's like. I understand that you're like at a quest for nuance, I guess, here, where you're like, they're not intrinsically hateful people, even though they are acting in a way that is hateful. But at the end of the day, you are perpetuating and normalizing that exact behavior. I think makes the world less inhabitable.
Okay, let me just say one thing. Being harassing whoever it is, I think that is bad no matter what. If you're using it the racist way or if you're doing anything else, I think all of it is bad. Let's just say that first. It's cringe that is cringe and it's bad.
Really bad,
So it's not to protect them. But I don't think this is the guys that goes to a KKK meeting on Sundays, right? They're not doing that. That was the point. They would attack whoever, and they're pieces of shit.
Yeah,
not specifically
like
because they're racist, but because they are just shit in general.
Yeah, but there are like a ton of like very well protected and like long, like enduring corners of the internet dedicated solely to hate speech and shit.
Of course, there are people.
It's called all of social media. All of social media right now.
Like,
I think really, this is what I think. I think that if you're trying to be a piece of shit or whatever, I feel like it's how low can you go? And if you are going that low, then yeah, you're being racist.
I just feel like most people now have some most like people of color. I don't know a single black dude who hasn't had an experience of someone being legitimately racist to them.
Well, the thing is, like, here's the thing. There's levels to it all, right? Like, even though he's not going to KKK meetings, he could, like, there's like levels to racism. He could still
be racist.
He could still be racist.
Yeah.
True. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, at the same time, you're like, even though they're shouting, they could believe it, right? Like, in their heart of hearts, they could be thinking it.
Of course,
you don't know what's going on in their mind.
You only know what they're doing.
You only know what they're doing, and their actions speak louder than anything else. So the fact that they're taking that action is not something you can ever support. In my personal
I wasn't supporting it, but that wasn't the point of supporting it. Yeah. But I feel like it's more of those people that would be shit to everyone.
I believe your point was that people don't use the word hatefully anymore.
No, that's not the point.
I think that's exactly, if you go back and clip it, what you were saying.
Well,
I'm saying that they're using it just to be pieces of shit. Not specifically because they want to be racist, because they hate black over white or whatever.
They would.
I think it doesn't matter.
I said still that I think it isn't because of that. Of course, it happens. There are some, but I said more the majority. It's just shit kids.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Okay, yeah, I think I agree with that. Like, the number one prerogative for them is just being shitty and trying to make you feel shitty.
Yeah, most people use the word or being edgy before they're being.
But now and then I also differentiated by that guy that was a kid that actually used the N-word with the A ending, just screamed it around because he has heard I show speed scream it around. That was a way different thing. I used it as an example.
Is what I was talking about, where like each demographic has a completely different culture on how they've grown up or out, like their life experience of that word has been very different based on like their age demographic. Well, I think that's what I just find it fascinating.
I don't think that it has to do with like chronologically when you were born. I think it has to do with what
happened during that time.
I think a lot of generations since the civil rights era from the 80s on have kind of felt like, oh, this problem is solved. Look, we have fucking, Mel Gibson and fucking Danny Glover side by side, Like, everyone's like, oh, the problem's solved. We have fucking biracial buddy cop movies and shit. And, like, I do think for the most part, you experience racial harmony because most people aren't violent or mean.
I think most people are just normal, yeah.
Yeah, like...
It's just naturally.
Most people I know have such negative experiences with that word at some point in their lives that it's just like, I don't want to run defense for a bunch of shit kids being shit kids.
Yeah, like I
they need to know that action is reflective of being racist,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like, I don't want to.
Because you're still, I agree with you. You're still actively being racist if you say that.
I have a very American perspective on it because the word has more weight here, right? Like.
Oh yeah, Knut in EU. That's right. I don't know why I forgot that for a second.
Not really being,
Dude, in EU they say it all the time. They don't give a fuck. like they take it like very lightly there.
Oh yeah, go to Serbia,
but my point was a little bit as well that a young kid, for example, not grown up in the US, listening to watching Kai, watching I Show Speed, they use the word as the same word as bro.
Yeah.
They use. I'm not talking about the guy that Lacari described in his story, which is way different.
That guy's fucking like.
Yeah, that actually blows.
This isn't like Kai and I Show Speed or like the fucking progenitors of this. Like
they are
just hip hop. No, man.
Well, it's the whole like you said,
sure.
It's all hip hop.
Famous people in the world. They're very famous, but like these kids are being influenced by a whole medley of different things.
I mean, it's just it all rolls downhill, right? Like it's just how it is. Like you said, it's like hip hop. It's everything. It's entertainment.
Yeah, you can add in all popular culture.
It's everything.
Where it's being used, right? It doesn't matter. I use them as examples because they have a lot of young audience around that age that is probably 18 minus. And when you see that as let's say you're a kid in Europe, not in the US, you have less of that history close to you.
Yeah.
And you hear, of course, I'm talking about now being used like they use it. They're not saying it to black people and run away and scream it. They might use it more as bro, like it's being used there. I feel that is way different from actually being bad as well.
This goes back to intent matters.
Yeah.
Intent matters. The way is not the word, it's how you use it.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's literally how you use the word.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
Of course.
Like,
but I can, let's say me, I could attack whoever it is on the street that I see and call him an idiot, go attack him on describing how dumb they are, and it would be bad, right? I could have used, let's say, in a different world where I called Lacari N-word with an A as yo bro.
Yeah.
Right. Just as a friendly.
Just say it right now.
I would be worse for being bad to that random person in the street and not using any slurs and then just saying bro, right? But it's with the intent of just being yo, we're having a good time, you're a good friend, right?
Yeah, no.
Not that I think we should do it, because I choose to not do it because a lot of people would be offended and it would be stupid. So
yeah, but it's like the second you're like directing it at like a black person with the intent of
I just think of
shocking or hurting someone.
That's such a different thing.
But that is
I legitimately think of them as two completely different words. It's like, okay. Dude, that's... Dude, the Boondocks parody of that is so funny, dude.
Boondocks is like one of the greatest shows of all time.
It's so funny, dude. Yeah. It still holds up so good.
It's got that kind of South Park level of like prescience.
Yeah.
Is it a series?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
oh my
so
God,
funny.
Knut, you love Boondocks.
Knut would look.
All your favorite words here.
Yeah, it has everything for you. No, but I guess it's like a. I guess you two are trying to differentiate like, you are being racist, you are racist. Like those two things.
Yeah, that is true.
Because like Knut is like saying they are being racist, and then the Wake is like they are.
I mean,
racist.
there are people that are straight up racist. Let's just.
I'm not saying everyone who uses the word is racist. That's
No,
not
but
at all my position.
No,
I'm saying
I know.
that the actions are indefensibly racist, even if their intent wasn't to be racist.
Or are you saying like if they use it negatively or not even that? Like,
Yeah, if they're using the word negatively.
then they're being racist.
Yes, if they're using the word directed at someone with the intent to harm.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I mean,
That's not even a
how it's
question.
being used.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
Okay, here's my problem. Okay, I've been called sand N-word before.
But you can't use it.
So do I just get like shafted both ways? Because like I get.
You can say it.
Hell yeah.
Esfand, that's an interesting thing because like, you know how like there's some people who are like a darker skin color, but they're not like technically black, and then, like they're like in that middle zone where like, you know, like they you can tell they want to say it, but like they don't know if they can.
No, but everybody I know who's just like whatever and just says it anyway, nobody cares. Who's like brown? Like if you're brown, like I remember there was one guy. This happened in the locker room at SMU one time. I've told this story before. I was in the locker room at SMU. It was after football practice, and there's a guy who was saying, he was brown, right? He's Middle Eastern, like So, and one guy is like, "Hey, you can't say that," and he's like, "Yeah, I can. I'm dark enough." And then he looks around, right?
That's actually funny as fuck.
And he points me out, and he's like, "Esfand can say it too." And I'm telling you, everybody in my corner of the locker room, it stopped what they were doing and like stared at me, like waiting for me to say it. And I was like untying my shoes, and I was like, "Yep." And I just went back. I didn't say it. I was like, they were like waiting for me to say it. And everybody busted out laughing.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
And I was like, "Yep, I can." And I just untied my shoes. I was like, I'm going back to my stuff. But yeah, like you have like Mexican guys who say it. You have like anybody who's like.
It's pretty funny if you just called them the slurs. You're like,
yeah, you know
what was the movie? Gran Torino, right? I never saw it, but I heard it was like.
Clint Eastwood's like, I'm gonna say every fucking word out.
I think it was like this is Clint Eastwood's like he said every racist word.
I am at least optically senile, and I can get away with it.
Yeah, that's wild.
To be honest, who cares about bad words? If you're a shitty person, it doesn't matter what bad words you use, you're shitty anyway.
Yeah.
That's my take.
No, it still matters what words you say.
I don't think
Well,
it matters.
but
Because
yeah.
like you're hurting other fucking people, Knut.
Well,
Yeah,
because
but
that's
no,
what
again.
Well,
No,
because
you're not
that's
kidding.
part
No,
of
you're
It's
it.
not about what's in your core.
No.
It's how you're affecting the world, bro.
No,
No, it is, because to Wake's point, it is like, because you're being a shitty person, but it's like another type of being shitty, right? So like, it does matter what you're saying because if you're
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
actually.
I will say that is the most illogical argument I ever hear. People saying that, oh, if I add in that single word while beating this guy, I'm worse. Right?
Oh, well.
No, it's a stupid argument. It doesn't matter if you're bad to people.
Because then you just described another bad action.
Yeah, because it's like a bonus. It's a superset.
No, it is stupid. It's an American stupid logic.
Like, oh, the Ku Klux Klan is being like, that's the only, like,
No, that's not what I'm saying. Now you misunderstood my whole point.
No, man, like, racism is a dude, like, driving
It isn't
slowly
worse
by a
than
black guy walking
everything. Every bad action is bad. And it's not like, oh, if you're attacking a person for that certain trait compared to a different one. I mean, that depends on the person that is receiving it, right? What do he care about? If someone attacks me for being whatever one thing, and then they attack me for a different thing, it doesn't matter if this third person sees that one thing worse than the other. It's up to me or Lacari, or you, or Esfand, to see what is the worst thing. If you're trying to hurt people, it doesn't matter what word you use.
So
you're still bad.
I had to get this out because it's just this visualization in my head. It's like Wake is thinking of, okay, somebody is doing something bad or negative or just being a bad person.
Yeah.
As like different individual actions, right? And it's like a tally, it's a quantity thing.
Yeah.
And then, but Knut thinks of it as like it's like a meter on a gauge, and it's like, oh, this is like your racist meter, and it's going up, and then it like starts going down over time, and then like you refill the gauge, and it's one vertical.
That, like, if you are beating a black man and you start shouting the N-word, that is a worse thing. That is now like indefensibly a hate crime. Like you've upgraded the charge. Yes.
No, it isn't worse.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
It is worse.
It is worse.
Okay.
How are you digging this hole?
No,
what are you thinking, dude?
So it's worse because you can beat him up. Okay, this is why it's worse.
Okay, tell me.
It's worse because there's like 100 reasons that you can beat him up, right?
Yeah, but
you can beat him up because
you start beating him up and then saying that.
Yeah, because
he's black. That is like you cannot argue that is like even I cannot defend you here. That is,
you have already maxed. You have already maxed when you're a shitty person. That's what I mean.
No,
you're already.
No,
because the bottom of the barrel.
But it's like you're going overcap. You're going overcap.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think there's a limit to how shitty a person can be. Look at fucking Hitler. Look at like some of the most horrible people. There is no limit to how shitty. You can always be shitty.
But you couldn't.
There's always a way.
But you couldn't have said that his actions were better if it was for a different reason.
We definitely
You said no. I just don't like people in general, so I killed 5 million people. Is his action better?
Well, okay, so here's...
Or I just used a random number, I don't know.
Here's the point. The point is that, like, let's use it in the legal sense. In the legal sense, it's like, if you have, there's first degree murder, or like second degree murder, and like these are basically declared through, hey, did you plan to do this, or did you just accidentally kill somebody, right?
Yeah.
I see the difference there.
Right.
Yeah.
So like in kind of the same vein, it's, hey, you're beating a guy up because you didn't like what clothes he was wearing. It's different than, because that's something he has a choice on. Like, you can choose what color clothes you're wearing. You can choose. So it's like, okay, it's like a gang violence, right? He's wearing different shirt, different colors. I'm gonna beat this guy up. But now it's like, okay, if it's because of the color of their skin, and they're saying a word to insult the color of their skin, which is something that they can't choose.
We didn't talk. No,
so that's why
you added in another layer now.
Well, no, I'm saying it's two separate categories.
Yeah, but you added in another layer.
Wait, what did I add?
You added in that up front he was planning on doing it.
Oh, no, that was just a separate example.
Yeah.
Separate example. So like,
it's just a throw of passion, hate crime. It's very different. This wasn't even premeditated.
Yeah.
This was moment. I don't like your blackness today, bud.
No. So the point being is, because now you've taken something that they can choose.
Yeah, I see that point.
So that's why it's worse. Because it's something that they can't choose.
But let's say I will beat you. Someone beats me up because I have a big nose.
I couldn't hear Lacari.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was saying there was a really good explanation.
Oh, yeah,
you can continue. My bad. I didn't.
But let's say I don't like people with big noses. I'm just using a stupid example now. Because that is what I count.
Where are we going with that one?
No. He doesn't like
the point is, it wouldn't be any different what trait you choose, right? You're still just the shittiest person. It's like you can use that argument that, oh yeah, but he can't do anything about that. That's the argument against it, right?
Right.
But he can't do anything about having a big nose. He's not racist, but he's just a shitty scum anyway.
A nosist.
A nosist. I know it's a stupid example. It's the first thing I thought about. Right?
I think most people...
He beats me up because I'm white or because I have a big nose. I choose two of them. What is best?
I think most people think about...
They're both bad.
They're both bad, yes.
They're both bad, but I think most people think of them as like kind of like Lacari said, there's no like cap, there's no limit to like how bad an action can be, and it can only keep getting worse. Okay, but then
what is worst? Beating up some 3 people because they had let's say dark hair, or because they were white skin?
Well,
What
here's
is
the thing,
worse?
it's the same thing.
Well, they're the same.
It's
That's
the same thing. Because
Yeah,
you
but
can't
you're not-
change both of those things.
But you're not
Actually,
racist if you're
it's even
beating
more
up someone for
nuanced
dark
than that,
hair.
though.
I mean,
No, I know, but that's
in a sense, it's
But
like...
isn't the race?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
it's
but
like
it's
in a
not-
car.
It's not about
It's a
race.
type
It's
of,
about
like,
something they can't choose.
So
It's
Yeah, but it's not.
man. Like,
Yeah.
No, but-
you're isolating physical variables as if that's what's significant, but it has
Yeah, but
more to
that
do with
in
the
this
way that-
example is what I meant. I
But-
chose physical.
Okay.
Well, Knut,
Yes,
here's the
but
thing.
No, but the physical reflects, like, let's say, like, ethnic parameters, right? Like, an ethnicity and, like, a quote-unquote race are functionally different things. It's more about the culture you spring from, etc. What are you villainizing? What are you demonizing? It's more than just the color of the skin in these instances. It's like all of the institutions, beliefs, etc.
Now you're adding in so many more layers.
Well,
No, that's what it
there's an easy solution to this. Knut, imagine a world
Yeah.
where skin color doesn't exist, but it's just hair color.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing, right? If you have like people with black hair, people with like blonde hair, and then like, let's say people with like gray hair, and just say the blue hair people, man, we don't like those blue hair people, right?
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. It's
Yeah,
just people
or we can
don't
use
target
like
hair to
I
be
said,
racist
big
at.
noses, for example.
Yeah, big noses.
On myself.
I like small noses. I don't like
Yeah,
big noses.
and you will beat me up because I have a big nose.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
But if you chose that or my skin color, what is worse?
But you're
It's the same thing.
You're isolating variables that don't exist in a vacuum in reality. Big noses tie to ethnicities, which tie to, let's say, like
What
historical
ethnicity
views,
is the
etc.
only one with big nose? This is not an
First of all,
ethnicity.
It doesn't matter if it's a nose, the skin color doesn't matter what it is.
I'm using your example
Yeah,
here. I'm
it's
saying
the
that
same
the
thing.
hate is typically driven by a much larger layered narrative. You can't just isolate one thing. That's someone acting in a way that would be considered like almost errant and strange. It's not consistent with what hate in like an observed and historical context looks like. That's just like almost
I mean,
flippant,
now,
isolated,
I
weird
think
shit.
you're putting so much more into this than the random shit kid, random shitty person does.
We're no longer talking about that. We're not talking about people who are committing genocides.
No, we're not talking about. I'm talking. No, we're talking about a normal
Which is
shit
not-
kid in the streets that beats up people. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Hitler. We're not talking about
No,
any
you
genocide.
definitely went and you talked about Hitler, and then you
It
talked
wasn't
about
me. It was
I
not
brought up
me.
Hitler. Okay,
That was not me.
I brought up Hitler as an example of how there's no limit to being a shitty person. Let's
Yeah.
get this straight.
Okay.
So Knut didn't bring up Hitler.
I didn't go into those crazy at all, and we're not talking about if someone is good or bad there. We're talking about bad people in general. Just so that is set that line first of all. We were just talking why is attacking one trait worse than the other. That was my point.
Well, because the traits aren't really what's being attacked. It's about all of the layers of like historicity in relationship to those traits that are being attacked.
I don't think you're correct.
No,
I think you're wrong.
no. I think so.
That is my point. I think you are wrong there. Wait,
No,
for
no,
most
no.
people.
I think maybe some people probably are like that. Like it's like an.
Wait, I think you gotta simplify your explanation.
Yeah, I think
I know what
Even
you're saying.
racism itself isn't I hate black skin. It's an entire narrative built around supremacy and superiority on multiple
That is
levels.
true.
I
It's
mean,
about what black skin represents to people who loathe it.
Right.
It's not about the skin itself, dude.
So realistically, there's probably some like.
That is actually true.
There probably is some level of people, or some amount of people that have like this Neanderthalish thinking that that's different than me, and that's all they think about.
Yeah.
There's probably some people like that.
I think that is most shit people.
I don't think it's. I actually think it's the other way. I think it's mostly like what Wake is saying, because people associate people that look like XYZ with certain things inherently, where like, and because they put this inherent negative sort of thing on somebody based on what they look like. That's the level of depth comes from that. Like that's how deep it is. It's more than just like they have like this certain like at character select their character creation they have like a nose 4. You know what I mean? Like,
Nose 4.
I think this might be because we're from two different worlds, EU versus
Part of it,
I think you guys are not working at any specific. All of you are putting way more. That is way more thoughts behind these bad actions than it actually is. That because when I have seen shitty people up through the years, it's so it's so brain dead. I mean, brain dead could be all of them, but it's so little thoughts in it. It's more like now I'm going to do a bad action just to be bad.
Knut, the thing is, you never really know.
All the way back to this, like, fucking schoolyard example, but we
I think that
escalated so far beyond that in the discourse. So now we're talking about, like, essentially, like, fucking ethnic cleansing and shit. And
no, we're not talking about ethnic cleansing at all.
The conversation did get to that point.
Yeah, because he put up just an example of how bad can you actually be. That was not in a part of the conversation. It was just him saying, no, there's no limit to how far you can go.
You can go really far.
But that isn't the point of what we're talking about.
So let's break it down a little bit.
Yes.
So Hitler. Okay, let's take it down a step. Art school.
So if the point is that, if your point is that everyone who uses the N-word isn't a hateful person, I fucking agree with you from the start about this. I'm saying that the action in and of itself, when directed at a black person, is one of hate. That is how it will be interpreted.
It is one of hate.
Where else are we going with it? Because I'm not trying to villainize everyone who's ever used the word.
No, that's not what we're doing either. It wasn't.
So, wait,
my point was just, I think I said. Let's go back to what I started with.
Okay.
I think more people today are just doing it to be bad than having this whole, oh my God, because of the history, because of all of this, I hate a certain group of people. I think it's more people today are more just, oh, I'm going to be shitty and I'm throwing the first word that I can know. And not that is defending them.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that statement. I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with that statement.
Back to the original statement.
At the end of the day, you never know what someone's truly thinking. So, like, depending on what they do, you have to judge them for the actions they show, not, like, kind of, like, giving them the benefit of the doubt. Right? So it's like,
we shouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt.
We're creating when we're, like, hand-waving the behavior.
Yeah, it's bad.
No one was hand-waving the behavior at all.
Well, that wasn't even the purpose of nuance.
It was just a statement, and it was.
I don't think any of us disagree with that.
Knut's like, no one was hand-waving, they're high-fiving.
I think it's a communication issue from the very beginning. I think you guys just, like, misunderstood each other. Because I don't think, like, there's ever, like, any question.
I was more just commenting on what I think is the more common intent in 2025 by being shitty in that way compared to maybe how it was if you go back to the 50s and 60s in the US.
Oh, it was so fucking bad.
Yeah, that's...
Dude,
actually,
my parents talk about that shit.
Dude, can you... I could not imagine.
The world is demonstrably improved from the time of fucking systemized segregation. And
dude,
it's objectively better.
My parents grew up with that. Like,
is that not completely insane?
It is insane.
Like, the thing
that was not too long ago.
That's one generation.
Yeah.
That's a one generation difference, because, like, I remember being in school, learning about the civil rights movement, and thinking, like, oh my gosh, like, it felt like it was 100 years ago. But then when we sit down and think about it,
it was not that long ago.
It was not that long. Like, dude, it was literally from the time we were born to now is, like, the same length, maybe a little longer, than when the civil rights movement occurred.
Yep.
Think about how insane that is.
They still live, some of them.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Like people
that blows my mind.
Yeah, my parents grew up with MLK. Like it's just like crazy to think about that shit. It was not long ago at all.
It blows my mind because it seems so like.
Well, also back then, even still, most people weren't like hardline racist. Like, get out of my store. You know what I mean? Like, people have still, like, on the whole, between people, there's always, I think, been a core of humanity and care and consideration that's still there. You know what I mean? And that, like, the problems were, to, like, I guess Knut's point to an extent, right? Like, the problems were always more in a very problematic minority of people than it was just, like, the common experience of every single person, right? But, like, systemically, racism was legitimately, like, I mean, it was, like, enforced. Like, it was, like, you can't be here because you're this.
Wait, dude, this isn't totally... It's a semi-relevant story, but I just had I had a memory unlock. I remember being in elementary school, learning about the civil rights movement, and they were talking about Rosa Parks and the back of the bus thing, right? And I remember hearing about this, and, like, I remember the kids in my class were like, dude, isn't the back of the bus the cool place? Like, because at my school, like, if you were older, like the fifth graders and like the older kids get to go sit in the back of the bus, and if you weren't a fifth grader or sixth grader, you can't sit in the back of the bus.
Dude, we had the same fucking conversation actually. I remember that.
Yeah. So like, I remember being there, and like it was so like we were like, wait, this is weird.
So Rosa Parks was cool.
Yeah, so Rosa.
Yeah, dude, I remember having the same exact conversation.
Yeah. Why would you want to sit with the kindergartners at the front?
Fucking weird.
In the back of the bus, you get to do whatever you want.
I was always in the back of the bus as well, but I didn't.
Why wouldn't Rosa Parks want to go where we're trading Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Like, it's so funny, the line of thinking.
Drew, the back of the bus was sick.
Yeah, the back of the bus was a cool spot.
Yeah, we were all like, dude, Rosa Parks had it made. That was sick.
I don't know where Rosa Parks is, to be honest, but
So it was one of like the key pivotal moments of the civil rights movement. Was
I've heard the name.
She was taking like public transit. She took the bus, and basically they were like, okay, you can't sit at the front of the bus.
Was she the woman that sat in the front?
And then they're like, you can't sit. And then I think she like didn't move. I actually don't even. She like refused to move, and then I don't know what happened after that. But
isn't it crazy to think there's a world where like
you tell somebody like that's insane.
It's like, think about it. There's a world where it doesn't get better and it just gets worse. And like,
dude,
people are still like hella like segregated.
There is countries where it's still getting bad. Like US has been. There are places worse than that today.
It's like actually insane to think about.
The thing that was great, it's not that Rosa Parks was the inciting incident to the whole Montgomery bus boycott, which brought a lot of like national attention to the problems of Jim Crow. Those laws were.
Yeah.
She got killed for sitting on the bus. They're saying. Rosa Parks.
Wait, she was
murdered. I've seen multiple people
is that what happened?
I can't confirm.
Did she die?
I don't.
I mean, yeah.
I don't remember her getting killed.
She
died in 2005.
Yeah, I don't.
No, she did not get killed.
Gumbo Jesus, I will reject that comment and say we're not going there.
Chat just saying whatever the hell.
Christ, Knut, I just read chat and said what he said that she would kill. No, she got arrested.
She did get arrested.
I'm reading chat. I clearly said I'm reading chat.
No, she got killed on chat. She got killed on Twitter. Okay, she got a lot of hate threats.
I'm getting a lot of hate threats today as well.
100%.
And everyone would be like, why can't this fucking dumb bitch just go sit in the back of the bus? Like, she's making such a fuss.
Doesn't understand. Like, does she not understand
that? Why can't you follow the rules? It's so easy to just do what you're told.
Fucking LSF comments, dude. Oh my god, that's exactly what they would be saying too.
Oh Lord, have mercy. That's crazy.
We should ask chat. No, fucking don't. But I'm just saying, it would be funny if we asked chat and GDP what it thought, but we shouldn't. We just not want to open up that rabbit hole again.
ChatGPT, can you write an LSF hate thread for Rosa Parks?
I think you need to ask Grockwake.
What would Stable Ronaldo have to say?
Holy shit.
Stable Ronaldo. I hate.
Extra Emily's kind of brave for running red lights, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
God. So, I mean, other than that, how you guys been? Like, I must say,
I love to...
Guys, hold on. How have you guys been? It's not what you say, like 4 hours into a car ride.
Oh, well, I don't know. I was just thinking about it. But like,
I got what you did because you was like, we had been arguing and arguing and arguing,
yeah.
and then suddenly, quiet.
I mean, we haven't talked about what have we been up to.
We haven't talked about our feelings.
Yeah, we've just been like, we kind of got in the car, we were all angry, we were all salty that things were not the best, and then we never like really, we're just like, hey, how's it going?
But now we have gotten it out.
Yeah, now we've gotten all the anger out, so now we can like,
smile
how
a
you
bit.
been? What you been up to?
Lately, I have been training a lot, really hard.
You're looking strong.
But I haven't been eating well enough, but I feel good, I feel young, I feel injury-free.
You look better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks the same. You'll always look good, so I can't say better or worse. You'll always look good.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, man.
I mean it. Same with you, Wake. And Esfand looks better than ever known him.
What about you, Wake? What you up to?
Me? Well, you know, stuff. Fucking hell, man.
You just living your life?
I just live in a fugue state. I'm doing the same shit every day.
Ball throw, like cardio, that's not...
Yeah, it's literally like it's like the pinnacle of mundanity. I feel like Squidward when we went to the Squidward, town, and he had like canned bread and did his I don't know what else. I'm just in a routine. It's almost dystopian.
Yeah. You feel good about that, or
no?
No.
I know. Do you really want to get into it? You really want to get into it? Keep prying, Lacari?
We should probably map the address.
Do you want it on up there on that other phone, or want me to just
just look it up.
Should I connect it to the car so you have a CarPlay?
Nah, it's fine.
You don't do that?
Ask Rock for directions.
You know what I'm kind of stressing about is this Europe trip, because I'm
Oh, your passport, right?
well, like, okay, so tomorrow morning, yeah, I basically
We didn't ask how you were.
there was a world where I was going to drive to Dallas, then in the morning take a flight to El Paso, and then have a passport appointment in El Paso.
Oh my!
Wait there until they gave me a passport, and then fly back here. I almost did that, but then I called the passport office like 4 times
I have good news.
today.
We're 16 minutes out.
Oh wow! Okay,
We're 16 minutes away?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was fast.
That was. Wait, sorry for that discussion. I'm just provoking a little bit.
I do not care.
No, but I know I can be really provoking sometimes because I love arguing.
You're just fishing.
It's not because I want to, but I love arguing sometimes.
Just be honest, Knut. You're a fisherman. You throw out the pole. You know
sometimes
you can't get a catch.
But it isn't to make.
Got a big one.
But it's to hear. It's to. I'm sometimes my brain just wants to argue.
That's interesting.
Dude, look at all
I
these
can tell by the
cops.
hills you pick.
What the frick? Dude,
'Cause
there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
To one car.
7 cops.
Oh, they're sitting on the side there with handcuffs on.
Dude, whole PD for this, dude. What the frick? That was
Police
crazy.
nearby, still there. I'm just still there.
Still there, all of them.
You can just take this.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Stop arguing. We're not arguing anymore.
Hey, chat, calm down. Your parents aren't fighting. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna be alright.
We're going to be.
I've been having similar conversations with Knut for like 3 years now.
For different topics.
Like, this is clearly not a wedge. Like,
what is a wedge?
No, he said Norway.
a wedge is a slur for a Norwegian.
Ah.
Is that?
What am I, wedge?
You don't have the pass to say that word. You're not Norwegian.
have Arnold Hall.
I think we need to give the kids.
Show
some
your
treats.
pass, please, sir.
Chat's feeling a little. They're feeling a little sad. I think people in chat are crying because we were fighting.
Sorry, Chad. That was my fault.
That's the way you said that.
Wait.
It's just not your fault, Knut.
Wait, why is Chad sad?
I took it too far.
Wait, what? Hold on, why is Chad sad?
Chat just seems sad. They're like, stop
Because we're
fighting.
arguing.
What? That was great. I love that.
No, I think it was fun.
I felt like I was on the podcast.
Chat, this is what friends do.
Why do you think, Chat, if you remember how I got famous, it was for the Raj Royale podcast. Because I love arguing. And making stupid arguments. I love you all, a chatter said. Yes. No, I'm so sad.
Alright, change the title to Reaction Drama.
Yeah. give Knut some food. Keep fighting! Stop fighting! Start kissing! Gage up!
What else can we argue about?
What do you guys think is the best religion?
Okay. Alright, damn. Okay,
I think Norse mythology. That is my religion.
Wait, is
How many Norse gods can you name, Knut?
Thor, Odin, Loke, Freya.
Okay.
Let me think. Is it?
So all the ones in the Marvel movies.
Dude, the guy plays Smite for 2 days and he starts naming characters.
Why are you disrespecting my religion?
It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny if I go like, dude, this guy's just naming Smite characters.
Oh, you're a pagan? Name 5 Norse gods.
How about
that?
You're a pagan, name 5 trees.
Frigg. That is what I say.
Play my plans.
Jesus.
I like the history of it because it's just like Odin going around and raping. There's like Odin fucked up.
Is that what he did?
Now there's like a cow god. Yeah, well, Zeus did it too. They all are just like this.
Esfand, can you stop at the next gas
wasn't
station
all
so I
that
can pee?
important.
Yeah.
Dude, you do not need to pee.
Only 15 minutes away?
Yeah, but I need to pee.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I gotta get a bunch of snacks too that I'm not gonna eat. We have so many snacks still.
Well, the good thing is, like, we got some time. Kid will eat all of this by the end of tomorrow.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've learned self-control. Usually I eat a lot more. Those,
You literally had to have me hide them.
well, okay, the saltwater taffy was really good. And I think, but the thing about the saltwater taffy is it's really good for calories, too. It's actually not bad. 5 pieces for 120, that's insane.
That is not that insane.
What? Am I eating just like the worst possible shit?
Well, I mean, depends on how many of them you eat, I guess. But 5 to me is not that much.
Yeah, 5 is, well, 5 to me, I was like happy. Like,
Oh.
typically when I'm eating candy, I can't stop.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but
That was kind of chewy, right?
they were like thick pieces and they were like savory. So it is imagining that each piece is like 50 each, but 5 for 120 total is like insane.
It's not like Oreos.
OTK sex cult best religion, I see a guy says.
Paladin.
But, man, it's not until the Mormons leave the church that they start getting shitty about it. I don't know a single Mormon that's not over the moon happy.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna keep it real.
They probably figured it out.
Dude, with something about the Mormons, I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just the Mormons that I knew personally. All of them, beautiful, great families, good jobs, lots of kids. Lots of kids, okay?
That's what happened.
A whole family is attractive. It's crazy. Like, how do you pop out 8 kids and they're all attractive?
That's not exactly my experience of Mormons, but like to me, they were always kind of normal people. Like, they always looked very, like, they were just like normal looking people.
Yeah,
you know?
well,
like most.
okay.
I mean, some were attractive, some weren't, you know. But like on the whole, if they were really bought in, they were happy. I think having a very prescribed like rhythm of life. Like,
I think most religious people are like that.
Kids attractive Esfand, what the fuck is this? I saw it in chat and I had to use it. What is this? What are you talking about, Esfand?
Well, I was kids too. When I was kids.
I can't wait to get to the Airbnb. So
you can game?
Game, yeah.
So you want to do cardio? What happened?
Oh, we can do cardio.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I did an hour and a half of cardio today, but I'll go on a walk.
I'll walk with you.
Walk with
me and Wake will walk.
I'll walk for digestion.
You guys are pussies. I'm playing games.
We don't have computers to play games.
Oh, I brought mine. Don't worry. I brought 2 Steam Decks and a laptop.
You brought 2 Steam Decks?
Yes, I could play. So I could dual wield the Conquest Dark and Hellclock at the same time.
Smart.
It's Steam Deck, so you can play whatever game.
Yeah, Steam Deck's OP.
Do you have
Well,
two?
actually, I didn't bring my laptop.
Do you have a 200
on my phone?
Yeah, I know. I did.
Fine, I guess.
Can I borrow one tonight?
I don't like that laptop because it's a little too big.
We don't have to if you need it.
Oh, yeah,
You can.
Because that would be fun as hell to play some
No, I got it.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, I put it on my bed.
Yeah, I don't know if I have. I don't know what I have installed.
Yeah, 'cause I think I asked you
Can't
where
you
it was.
stream it from your
it was in my,
computer? Is that
it was in
on
my
the over
closet
LAN?
when I was packing it
I
up.
think
I just
it's
put it on my bed.
only over LAN.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I can
if
see what I
like
can
it. It's like a
install
little
if
too
it is
big
space.
for like.
Yeah, it'll have space if you want to install it.
It filled my whole backpack up. It was pretty big.
Huh,
I didn't use
Stream
it
Decks are so good.
really?
Steam
I wonder
Decks are
if I
so
could
good
just-
as well.
I wonder if I could return it. I don't know. Get like a smaller one.
But then again,
Fuck, I'm almost peeing
it's probably
myself.
hard to get a
Jesus.
good laptop.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me get off
Oh,
the.
so you think it's a good streaming laptop?
Probably. If that could function, I would just put it in the suitcase.
I'll take the bottle. I'll put the back camera and I'll pee in the bottle.
No, I'll hop out here and I'll exit here.
I gotta get a pack of gum anyway.
I gotta get a
I
pack
don't
of
even know what
cigarettes.
I need sometimes.
I gotta get a pack of Marlboro
Sorry,
Reds.
that was existential. What like?
I don't know. Like sometimes it just like it's weird. Sometimes I just have like these moments of like just like I'll be in like a really good mood. It's like my emotions are like a roller coaster. Now I'm just getting really sad.
Did you know
Are you
men?
sad now?
Oh, lack. There's so many good things. We'll do cardio. We'll play Poker Rogue. You can teach me all the fun things. I've never seen it. I've only watched you play it. You can take me through Poker Rogue at the Airbnb. It'll be fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like, I didn't mean to like bring down the mood or anything. It's just like weird. I don't know why I have like this like emotional switch. I feel like I'm bipolar.
But you haven't brought down the mood, Lacari. It's only in your head. You're a sad person.
It's in my head. I'm a sad person.
Just you. Thought that you had? That you were like, oh no?
Lacari, you did absolutely not bring down the mood, at least.
Okay,
that we
good.
can say.
Alright, that's good.
I don't mean to call it a sad
It's not like a specific thing. It's just like a weird, like, I just like have like a moment of like, fuck. I don't know why. It's, I don't know if it's normal.
Like, just existence is burdensome.
Okay, that sounds sad.
Shell is such a shit.
And like, there's just no real hope, you know?
No.
Oh, go to QT. QT's
Quick Trip is actually good.
I love Quick Trip. It is the best selection of I'm actually going to get some more drinks.
Dude, Shell, the little like Shell mini gas stations are so ass.
I do not like Shell.
Yeah, Shell's a L. It's not good.
The company Shell's kind of shit too.
Really?
Yeah.
A moment of crippling self-doubt.
Lacari, you know what? You're a great person and you should be happy for it.
Hold on.
Wait, no, don't say that. I'm gonna fucking... No.
Don't cry. You're an...
Hold on, Lacari, you're not as great as what Knut is saying, but you're better than...
What do you think you're...
You're an above average person.
Oh, nice.
You're better than you think yourself, at least.
Okay. Alright, I'll take that. When you say nice things, I'm not ready for it because
it hits harder.
It does because you don't say nice things like that to anyone.
Are you getting more gas?
No, I'm peeing.
No, I just didn't know where to park.
What's that?
I parked over here so you get cardio.
Go back to fighting. Wake's too quiet.
No.
We weren't fighting. We're just staging.
I can't. I can only. If I'm joking, I'm joking. But then if we're now, you know, it's like it's hard to swap moods.
Understandable.
Everything was good until.
You see, that's like the opposite problem I have, Wake. I swap moods too fast.
Oh, I'm like that too.
Like where you just want
Well, external factors swap moods for me. Here, I'll leave my mic in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we should stay in the car.
Yeah, we chill. Let's see, what else do we have here in our little small...
Oh, you probably didn't get a chance to try a lot of this stuff, huh?
No.
Did you try cookie dough?
Oh, man.
You like cookie dough?
We'll see.
I like cookie dough. My mom used to make cookie dough for me all the time.
I feel like I'm not supposed to eat this.
I know, right? Doesn't it feel bad?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I only had one, but...
Dude.
You should chat some of the snacks. I think there's...
Are we bad people for eating this?
Esfand, you're asking me that question when I was literally just talking about how, like, my emotions are shifting 180 fast. Yes, we're horrible people.
Yes, we're horrible people. Dude, I'm, What? Ugh.
You not like that?
Ew. Fruits and vegetables?
Well, that's cheese, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can show chat. Oh, you can show chat this again. This is like...
Oh, yeah, this is
sick. I like that.
That's the mother load right there.
We also got a bunch of protein snacks as well. Wake ate decent amount of them.
I owe Wake a box of proteins.
Yeah, there's some protein snacks. What else we got? This beef jerky, 0 sugar, is actually really good. We ate a lot of it.
Built Puff Churro.
Oh, this one's... Oh, there's 2 different types. Look, this one is 0 sugar and this one's seasoned. But the calorie difference between the seasoned one isn't that much. It's only 30 calories.
70 calories, 100 calories?
Yeah. Interesting.
Korean barbecue.
Oh, I haven't tried these yet, but these might be good. These beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets are okay. They kind of get stuck in your teeth. Like, beaver nuggets, like, having 1 or 2 is good. Some people love these, but...
I see.
I kind of want to grab water.
You want to get some water?
Yeah, I don't know where my phone is, though.
Should I just stay with chat, I guess?
Well, let me see where my phone is. Can you text Mike and ask him to get me water?
Okay, yeah.
There's so much police here, it's insane.
Yeah, where's my phone?
Yeah, man, so you're just losing everything, huh?
Collect from mine.
Our last used it whenever it was the we were trying to use the wait. We didn't leave my phone at Buc-ee's, did we?
Hell no, there's no way. What would you have?
Because I put it on the counter for Knut to use the hotspot.
Dude, did you grab Esfand's phone?
But did I take it back?
From
I don't
where?
remember.
The counter on Buc-ee's?
No, I didn't see it.
Wait, have you not had your phone this whole time?
Yeah, because I just wasn't looking at it while I was driving. Oh no, it's definitely here.
Okay, thank God. Esfand, you scare me sometimes, bro.
But where is it at?
You want me to call it?
I mean, I just called it, but here. No, it's here somewhere.
That's as good.
I'll call Josh.
Put it in.
There it is. No.
No, it's the Samsung. I need to get a data plan for the Samsung.
Yo, we're there in about like 10 minutes, 10, 15.
Okay, okay.
Are you home or at the Airbnb? I mean.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Then we'll see you in a little bit.
Where the hell is?
What about this? Is this the?
No, it's the Samsung.
Oh. Yeah, Josh. See you in a little bit.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Where the hell did I put my phone?
Apple login. Check where it is.
I don't know if it's enabled. Like it's like oh, verify your ID by pressing OK on your iPhone. It's like I don't have my iPhone, you idiots.
But you need to do that now. You can just log into your Apple account on apple.com and find my iPhone.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if you go to it, it's like oh, verify your two-factor authentication. I mean, it's in the car somewhere.
No, I don't think on the Apple ID.
It does that.
Are you sure? Yeah, you're connected to it on the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine at least. My phone got stolen on stream once, and I tracked it down and went after them. Have you seen that?
Oh, we did that. We did that in TwitchCon. Me and E-Rob did that.
Yeah.
To that girl, No Jenny No. Do you remember No Jenny No? She's an old streamer. She I don't know what she does now.
For me, it was just random people, and they drove away, and I drove after them till I got to their house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did that too.
Oh my God.
We went to their house.
Yeah, and
they threw the phone out their back window.
You know what they did there? They left it in their
This
car.
is life-saving.
So I just opened the door
You might have just
and
saved me.
took it out, and then I rang their doorbell.
Yeah.
This tastes just like candy.
But how stupid are they?
Morons.
Why would you do that?
Give it to Knut.
Knut, try one of these.
Have I get any of these before, Knut?
I don't think so.
Skittles.
I'll give you like 2.
Gum. It just tastes exactly like Skittles. It's insane.
For those who stole mine,
Oh, do you have a garbage
was
bag?
2 women in there like 35 to 45 somewhere.
What we can do is
Wait, there were two
we
women?
can combine our bags.
I don't know. I don't think this is a garbage bag.
Is the phone in Esfand's pocket?
I checked. I keep checking my pocket.
We can turn this into a garbage bag.
What about in all of this chaos?
Here, put it in here.
Is that weird?
Check under driver seat with flashlight. Using Find My on web doesn't ask for the security code.
I'll throw away this shit.
Is it back there?
Anyone who has some trash they want to get rid of?
Oh, it's on the ground right next to your feet, Lacari.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Wake or Lack, do you have any trash you want to get rid of?
I'm putting together a garbage bag right now.
I want to keep this one for later.
Knut?
Oh shit, where'd I put the Skittles gum? Okay. That shit is really good.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I used to put that in like... I just stopped getting it because I put down like a tub a day.
Oh, really?
I'd chew through that shit so hard. During the WoW meta, it was incessant.
Probably just saved me like 1,000 calories.
Eat food stuff.
No, I won't.
Scotty Boy 97 just joined. Hey everyone. Yo,
Scotty Boy.
Case chat. So chat, who's your favorite streamer in this car? Press 1 if it's Esfand, 2 if it's Lacari, 3 if it's Wake. And don't say anything if it's Knut, all lurkers.
No one's gonna type it in.
One and 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. I see most people that aren't typing, to be honest, if you calculate how many it is.
True.
True.
Thank you, boys. 4, 4. Hate watching Bates. Have 30 streams open, what do you think?
13 months of Prime subs.
Lacari is a gangster. I don't think Lacari is a gangster, he's a nice guy.
I appreciate the person who wrote Bean.
I don't favor, but I hate Lacari. That's one of yours. That is absolutely.
I also see some of my, see a lot of my viewers are typing too with like lack PMA. I like that emote. When they type the lack PMA, it makes me happy.
I can't see it there.
You can't see it?
It's because it isn't. It's
here, I'll show you here. Lack PMA.
With you with an afro?
Yeah, and I'm just smiling. Dude, I should get that again. I should get that afro with those glasses, and I should just do a stream with like that.
That would be fun as hell.
What's the afro?
Lack PMA.
Oh, that's sick. What is PMA?
Positive mental attitude. It's a Dota term.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is something you should work on. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's where anime comes in.
The Kari is stealing all
negative
the
mental attitude.
Are we just taking a chill?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
Woo. Lacari is stealing all the anime woman.
Anime women are mine now. Shit.
Do you know what? You can have them all.
Nice.
You can have them all. We're not going to argue about that. Anime frogs are the true Lacari fans. Knut, what do you think about the content the Clats are making in Norway? Do you still think there's nothing to do in Norway? Yeah, I think it's boring as shit. They do exactly the same now that we do every summer. I've done 100 times. We're driving to a place, putting a kayak on the fucking water and rowing. I mean,
it's described like an idyllic day.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's just the same over and over and over again.
Knut, what have you done every day for the last how many months?
Maybe not there.
Today we'll go to Iron Forge. Then we will lift. We'll come back. We will cook. I have chicken. The rice beef meal afterwards, maybe.
So I can just take a more serious answer to that chapter. Okay, yeah, you can drive fucking 6 hours and see some nature. Yeah, that isn't that fun. That's fun a few times, and you're not even watching them for that. You're watching them because you think those guys are entertaining, and they could have fucking been outside their own house or in the lake that they have been rowing before, and you would have watched and think it was just as fun. It is. You're not watching because it's so much to do in Norway. You're watching because you think they are entertaining. Shut the fuck up.
What is Joshua Tree?
Joshua Tree?
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree's a guy.
Ew. What is Cutie doing?
Oh, those a cake
Yeah, it's cake, all
for
right.
her boyfriend.
Mario Götze. Wait, wasn't Mario Götze a soccer player?
Joshua Tree, they're saying national park in California outside of LA. But do you know who Joshua King is?
He's a soccer player.
I think you are entertaining too. Thank you, Håvard. I'll take compliments. It wasn't shit. I was actually not meaning that what they're doing is boring, but I think the content they're doing would be boring if they were boring. It wouldn't help, like rowing on the fucking ocean outside there. It would have been boring as fuck to watch if it wasn't entertaining people that did it.
Realistically, I think that you just have done. You were such
irreparable
you
damage.
You were such a solo act for so long. You know, it's like they have like a built-in like companion constantly, which is a huge buff in streaming to have like someone that you get to bounce off of constantly.
True. It makes it so much easier.
Especially with how they approach it, because they're so selfless with it.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Arav and Vegard.
Oh yeah. I used to have that.
Well, I think that if you came up during the stream together era, would have stayed.
Maybe. For me, it was they benefit and then move on. It didn't pay back.
Well, because you were the bigger, probably.
I'm actually kind of excited. I can't wait to see all of our homies at
Joshua Tree?
Or a bunch of people there.
Yeah, everyone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like all the OnlyFans people are there.
Oh, I hate most of those people. I'm gonna pull the plug on the event.
Do it.
Oh, Baron Gooden. Baron Esfand.
Now you're doing VWL. VWL. Oh, my phone. No,
I'm just kidding. I don't hate most of those people. I hate.
The map.
Oh yeah. I was like, what am I looking for?
You're looking at the GPS. That's fun.
Like, what is it? What is this? What are these lines? I mean, I guess I might as well stay the night now, but man, I should stay the night now for the sake of even just my passport stuff. Also, like, my parents are...
They're gonna hate this.
They're gonna hate this.
I bet your mother has the most thoughtful dinner, just like...
I forgot to tell her I was coming tonight, though.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when we went by your parents.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought it was like a casual stop by and see what's up, and your mother prepared like a Thanksgiving feast.
Dude, that's just how she is.
Like, it was like the nicest meal that had been prepared for me in like a decade.
Isn't that a little bit typical Middle East?
Yeah, it kind of is.
They're so, like, when you have visitors.
So
yeah.
Racist, saying something nice about people? Can't they say anything?
No, that's typical.
Typical.
Isn't that just what your people do?
No, we're welcoming into the family. For Norwegians, that is not normal, like, to do
Just
that.
call them the sand N-word. Just do it.
Man, that's like pretty typical. Yeah.
Because I have, through the years, had some friends from these places, and they were really welcoming.
No, yeah, it's just how it is.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, you actually berated your mother for it being so poor.
Like, Mom.
Not even the fine china?
I can't believe you do this.
You are a mega pepega. Can't I say that it is typical for a culture to
No,
be
yeah, no, it's normal.
It's such a joke. Yes,
Yeah, no, you were, but this guy was not joking.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
I know you were joking, right? That's what that.
No, that's pretty typical, dude. Typical chat.
There was a guy that rage baited me so hard today.
I think I had too much caffeine. My head hurts. Something hurts. I don't know what it is. Oh, I love this. I feel like every time I go through tunnels like this, it makes me think of Men in Black.
Oh yeah, true.
You know. Ew! Why would you do that?
Sorry.
Oh, I love this. Oh, it's still on the thing. So this is the Dallas skyline. This is the Dallas skyline. It was voted the #1 best skyline in the world by me.
This one?
Yeah.
It's a really solid skyline.
No, it
Union
is.
Tower's dope.
Yeah, it's the tower and then the
Is that the green?
yeah, no, Reunion Tower is the ball.
And what is that green?
The green is I don't remember what that is. One of these is like the Chase Bank building, and then one of them is
Big Gate Tower.
Omni Hotel. That's what
AT&T?
Dreamhack is. One of them is AT&T. One of them is Chase Bank. That one is Dreamhack. Is that going to be at the Omni Hotel?
The red Omni Hotel.
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks launched like a skyline uniform in 2019, and it's still one of my favorites.
You know where they got that idea from? From me.
No shot.
Swear to God. Because I did the Dallas skyline logo from SMU. That was my idea. And then what
Does
happened
it
is
say that Dreamhack?
yeah, Dreamhack. Yes.
Dreamhack.
Yeah.
It says Dreamhack on
Yeah,
the...
it says Dreamhack.
That is fucking amazing.
Is that not cool? Yeah, Omni Hotel and Reunion Tower, they're always putting like words and pictures and stuff up. Dreamhack Dallas, it says. Pretty cool. But yeah, no, like literally they did that because the SMU Mustang one, like that's where they got the inspiration from. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of like the soldier boy of sports.
But you know what's really sad is that they took it off the women's clothing you designed it on.
I did design on the women's
Actually, I
clothing.
had it drawn on a nice corset.
On a corset dress, but it's like a 1400s
Like
dress.
Like Elizabethan.
Yeah.
Is there
Like
a
Cinderella.
lot of crime in Dallas since there's so much police?
No,
There
but
were like 4 cops in the Quick Trip.
Yeah.
no, there's not that much, but like,
There's a good amount of crime in Dallas.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but like, DPD is kind of badass.
Double penetration, what?
Yeah.
We talking about DP? Oh, now you got my attention. Fucking DP.
No.
Who we DPing? With who? Hey, wait, you got me? I got you. Shit, homie.
Dallas PD is kind of badass.
This is actually the latest I've been up in a long time.
Yeah.
That's weird. I've started getting a better sleep. Oh.
Good content, Knut, Texas can tell y'all.
Thank you. In now, I think for 7 months.
You know who I miss? I miss Russell.
I haven't seen him.
What happened to that guy, anyways?
I don't care for Russell.
I don't care for Joe.
I don't care for Joe.
I saw him. Was at the party.
No, I actually do love Russell.
He's a nice dude. It was fun during Fat Camp to have some
I was just
banter
thinking about
back and
DV.
forth.
Me
How
too.
old is Russell?
Somewhere between 20 and 40. None of us know.
Yeah, because he looks like a 35-year-old.
Oh, God.
Russell?
Yeah.
Russell's like 24, 25, bro.
He looks
No, I think he's younger.
No, he's
I think it's like 20. I think Russell is young.
I think he's 5 years younger than me, 25.
Really? Dude, I remember when Russell's like 18. Fucking holy shit.
Yeah, you remember when Russell showed up?
Yeah.
And he was like 18.
Yeah, he was 18, I remember.
And Russell showed up, he was 18, and he had kind of already been around for years.
Yeah.
Because he was like an old soda pop and chatter.
I think he watched Soda when he was like 5 or something.
Yeah.
You know what I think really kind of just like fucked up Austin?
What's up?
I think that Austin as like a city really never recovered from comedy getting taken out.
Oh, indubitably.
Like that was, I don't, you know what? Anyone who's ever abbreviated their name as a coward, if you've taken your history out of your name, I have a problem with you.
That's why I always call you Wake Wilder.
Yep. I remember thinking when I got partnered, I'd swap the Wake. And they said over my dead body. But really, it's because there's a chatter who's partnered named Wake who is really active. He talks in a lot of chats, and people are like, "Oh my God, yeah, you were in my chat last night." And it's like random e-girls I don't know. And I'm like, "No, I was not in your chat." It happened at TwitchCon last year.
That's so funny.
I'm not an active chatter. Is it Wake all caps? Yup. He's like a big squeaks guy too.
That's funny.
He like squeaks and e-girls.
Damn.
That's like most of Squeak's viewers.
Yeah, well, it's pure crossover. The Venn diagram is a circle.
Squeaks is fucking funny.
My DMs are open to 2D girls only.
Mm-hmm. So you would never have a DM.
There are so many 2D girls on Twitch. What do you mean?
I mean...
Esfand, what are you going to tell the police when they pull you over?
You shut the fuck up!
Dude, you don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
No, hold on. I get what Knut's saying.
You're just mad that they won't talk to you.
I get what Knut's saying here, though. Like, so it's not that they're not, you know, they're not, or they are, right? It's a lot more nuanced than that. You know, it's really about the process of, like, what they're becoming, you know?
Honestly, that was super based, and I agree.
I don't see Lacari. Now you can see him.
You've been saying that all night. I'm right here, okay? I am right here.
I can see him fine on the screen.
I am. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't help that you're next to, like, I'm like the moon. I'm so reflective.
Yeah.
Light hits me.
It's like, yeah, it's like a
Wake is shining.
contrast.
If I wasn't here, you probably wouldn't be seen because it's just all my light reflecting onto you.
Thanks, Wick. I appreciate it.
It's a full moon and a new moon.
Oh, true.
Where I feel like I'm taking you out back right now. Like, where is this Airbnb?
We're really yin and yang.
Yeah, we are. We're like literally the epitome of yin.
Should we go all the way into the high building downtown and back as a stream?
Oh, you want to walk?
Night walk?
We can do that. Wait, how much walking is that?
Right now?
How long does it take from here?
What if you guys get kidnapped?
Who cares?
Okay.
I will be kidnapped first.
Isn't it funny that it would still probably be called a kidnapping?
Yeah.
Would it be? Or is it abduction at that point?
Abduction, probably. You're getting abducted.
Kidnapping, does it have an age? Kidnapping?
No, there's a partner coming into my chat.
No, it's just to confine them to a person.
Ninny. Keep chewing that gum, fat old bald.
Oh, shit.
You don't even know it is.
You think you don't know who they're referencing?
Wait, who are they talking about? Are they talking about me or Knut?
That's the good question. But,
Wait,
I think it's lack fat too. They're saying in one sentence there. Keep chewing.
Who is the what's the chatter's name?
It's a partner named
Fuck Lacari 12.
N-I-I-N.
Oh, that fucking! Oh my god, that fucking idiot. Okay, yeah.
I said it's for you.
Yeah.
I thought it was for me.
No, that's.
Bro, where did you get this Airbnb, dude?
It's a really nice house. Like really.
I don't believe you.
I can show you a picture.
Just judging by Esfand's reaction here.
I feel like we're in the slums, dude. I feel like.
Are you sure this is a nice place, Knut?
I can show you the images.
We're all gonna get raped.
That was a big plus, actually.
Do you think there's seriously someone that would come and rape me?
I mean, hey, I don't know. Nowadays,
I think they would be so disgusted. They would.
Be careful, for I have just had the mini brisket sandwich, 2 key lime pie, banana pudding, fudge. Oh my god. Will be very messy. I last had the vegetable in 2022.
Is it in this street?
This is a greenhouse.
This is a bunker.
Wait, I need to give me the phone.
Give me the phone.
Can it be in there? Wait, no.
Yeah,
Wait.
we could.
It's the house behind this one. Look if that is a nice house.
Have you seen the exterior, or are you just judging
Isn't
based
this
on the
how the
interior?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre
'Cause it might
happened?
be a fucking shed with a pretty inside.
It's a shed.
It's not this one, at least.
Are you sure? This is no parking.
No, this
See,
is...
this thing, it looks like a unit, though. Like,
Knut, what have you done?
But it could be here. Here it
this
is.
shed.
Oh,
No.
wait, this looks like a nice condo.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Knut?
But this is the picture that was
This is
outside
the
out.
first building gentrifying the area. It's the only nice new build. Everything
is
else
section
looks like
1.
a literal storage unit.
I feel like this is where you drive to get like. Dude, I remember when I was going through psychosis.
It's
This
one
is
of
what
those,
it looked
probably.
like.
Wait, the second one?
Like when they were
You can
taking me
just
like
drive
to
in
the
by
hospitals.
Wait, who's that? Someone's on the roof. It looks like the guy. Somebody's dressed like Ash Ketchum.
That
yeah,
is,
but in the right
that's
place,
just,
that's
it is
Josh,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Someone is dressed like Ash Ketchum.
Just showed the place earlier. It's really nice, they're saying. I think
Why is he dressed like Ash Ketchum?
I don't know.
Because it is. You can probably park it.
Wait, he actually is dressed like Ash.
It is empty.
Yeah, I saw him on Julia's stream dressed as Ash Ketchum.
Oh, that's what
But it's just exactly, it's just what he's
He's
wearing.
actually. I know.
It's not like he just is.
Well, like
that.
I could see his silhouette and I could see some of the color, so I just thought it was like a random. But he's doing a cosplay.
Color.
Okay. I'll get all my stuff and try to take out...
I'll get all my stuff too.
So we switch the backpack. I'll start.
Give me your mics. Oh.
I'm dangling. But this is the nicest rope.
Was that not so nice? Oh.
Oh, did I open? I thought I.
You are dressed like Ash Ketchum.